Your court television news starting now.
How about now? Am I muted now? Can you guys hear me? Let's see. That's working. This is working. That's plugged into this. You guys can hear me now? All right. Well, good. Now I'll start over. Loud and clear. Thank you guys for your patience. Well, as you probably saw me muted, but maybe some of you guys can read lips. I was just trying to, welcome everybody to the first broadcast of 2025 for the NJCOURTSTV news station. Second, I was letting you guys know we've got a new setup, as you can see. So bear with me as I'm still kind of rusty with everything. I'm still learning how to use the microphone, the sound effect board. We got sound effects now. So that'll be fun. Oh, wait, that was rim shot. I forgot rim shot's the... There we go. So we've got sound effects. We've got a microphone. Now, this isn't going to be my permanent microphone. This is the one I've always used when I've gone on our IRL court coverage trips. This is the one that I put on my camera phone. That way I'm able to pick up the judge since he's sitting usually at the other side of the room. But I am allowed to use, well, not allowed. This microphone does still also allow me to use it in this capability as far as doing a live broadcast. Now, is it the one that I want to use going forth? No. That is one that we've already met the budget for on a, what do we call those? Fundraiser that we did a year ago. That was the fundraiser for the, geez, man, come on, NJ, don't get rusty on me now. That was the, we're going to talk about them today. The drone. Remember we did a drone fundraiser? Well, I didn't forget about that. We still have that money, okay? And that money we're going to use to not only get a drone, but we're going to purchase a microphone because the drone that I want to get has now gone down significantly in price. So, and that's why I waited a year or two because I didn't need one. Now that I want to change some things up as far as our coverage style this year, I'm going to purchase the drone. And at the same time, I'm going to use that same fundraiser money that we got. And thank you guys for putting all that together for this station that you guys helped with. We're going to also use that money to purchase a much better microphone. So bear with me just for maybe a month or two on the sound quality. But as you can see, the picture quality should be upgraded from 480, which we were streaming on before, to 720, and hopefully on its way to 1080. The GoPro does have the capability of streaming at 1080. It's just that StreamYard in order to stream through 1080 requires you to purchase a professional package. So I may change applications that I stream on because of that, or maybe I'll just pony up the money and we'll get a professional package, which allow me to stream to 1080. But you should see a little bit of a difference now that we're going from 480 to 720. So bear with me. Like I said, I'm just brand new to this setup. We've experimented with it before a couple of times, but going forth, this should be the setup that you guys should see, with the exception of course, the stage behind me. We're going to change that up to match the season and holidays. But for the most part, this should be it right here. Now, I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the camera because I'm so used to looking at my camera right here at the laptop. So that's one thing I got to get used to, is the view. And of course, you're going to be able to peep what I'm wearing, because usually you can only see me from up here and above when I was on the laptop. So you can see the razor burn now. Well, let me tell you something. I don't use any filters, so there shouldn't be much anything else you should be noticing that you haven't noticed before, because never used them, and I'm not going forth. I'm not going to. But if you guys want to see, let's see if it does take it away. Hold on. I'm curious to see, since you can see so many of my blemishes now, if this filter works on here. I know it works for Ski Mask Andy. Oh, boy, does it. But let's see if it works for me. All right, let's go here. And then we're going to start, man. I want to welcome everybody coming in. I know we've gotten some donations since the show just started about 5 minutes ago, and I have not forgotten. I will be shouting those individuals out here in 1 second. I just want to fine tune everything. But I want to thank everybody again for taking the time out of your Tuesday to come join me on the first broadcast of 2025 here on the NJ Courts TV station. Now, today we're going to be discussing, as far as court updates, as you saw in the thumbnail, our boy Saint, back at it again, has gotten himself in some domestic violence-related charges, or trouble, as we can say or call it. And no, and this is not, well, you can call it a repeat of the coverage we did on him about 3 months ago, but this is a whole separate incident. This happened just before Christmas, and I'm going to be sharing you some clips. We're going to be looking at some of his court case information. So we've got an update on St. 10 today that we're going to be going over. And then, as you saw in the other half of that thumbnail, you see a picture of some drones. You see a picture of the Trump Hotel with the car bombing, or the Tesla truck that went off in front of it. And then right below that, you see a picture of what is one of the border fences along our border between the U.S. and Mexico. That you can obviously see that's got a lot of immigrants waiting on the other side to come in. So if that hasn't given you a clue yet, I'll fill you in on the other half of what we'll be talking about on the show, is going to be how all this ties in into an email that one has barely, just about a couple of days ago, has barely been making its way now through big media. But I'm going to be sharing that email with you. This email was sent to, I would just at this point just call this individual another journalist that's got a Twitter account, or a Twitter channel. He's a retired warrant officer that runs kind of like a whistleblower, I guess, type of channel, where, you know, he allows people to anonymously kind of whistleblow on things that are going around in the military. Through his channel, he received an email. And then again, I want to say this right up front. This is all alleged. Okay. At this time, I can't confirm this. And the clip that we're going to be watching this all on, which is going to come from the Sean Ryan show, they haven't been able to confirm any of this. But I personally am going to say that I'm 99.9% sure that this is legitimately an email that came from the individual that was responsible for the bombing that took place in front of the Trump Motel on New Year's Day. There's a lot of stuff that is in this email that ties into the border security, that ties into what these drones that are going on the East Coast may be about. And if you haven't even heard about this, don't worry. Like I said, it hasn't been covered really by any of the mainstream media, and is why I want to go over this. I'm hoping that you guys, although I'm just a small channel, I'm hoping at least the 70 some of you here will take this information, if it's something that is, you know, important to you, and share this with your friends and family and others that you may think would care about, you know, knowing what's going on currently with the security of our borders as well as with the security of our nation. So with that being said, let's get this party started, as they say. And I forgot what I was going to do. Oh, yeah, I was in the process of trying to put a filter on and make myself look prettier. Let me see. Oh, touch up my appearance. Let's see how that looks. And then there's one that says mirror my camera. Let's see if that changes anything. You guys like that one? Let's see if I like that. Or like this one. I kind of like this one right here. Ooh, touch up my appearance with the slide bar. Moderate to heavy. Damn, do I need strong? All right, let's go very strong. So now I should look blemish free. I should go, let's start from no filter to very strong. Okay, I'm on very strong. Did you guys notice anything? We'll just leave it on the no filter. Like I said, I don't fuck with that shit, and we're not going to do it now. So, all right. What up, Kimberly? But we do have time to say hello to everybody as we let the notification go out. What up, Zooch? What up, Dawson? What up, Sapito? And welcome to all the members of the jury, and welcome to all my mods. Thank you for joining me on the first broadcast of 2025 here at the NJ Courts TV channel. And see, now you can see Rio and Dobby jumping all over the place, too. What up, Zooch? Let's go up the line here. What up, shits and giggles? People are calling the drones Dior bags. Yeah. Well, wait till you hear what I got to share with you. This is going to blow your mind if you haven't already watched the episode of the Sean Ryan Show where they covered this email, which was just a few days ago. This is fairly new news. And again, I just did a search just today on mainstream media for the email information, and I only caught one mainstream channel covering it, and it wasn't very detailed. Well, kind of, but not. But the Sean Ryan Show, and kudos to them. I'm going to be sharing the Sean Ryan Show's link. If you have not subscribed to the Sean Ryan Show, I highly recommend that show. It's one of my favorite shows on YouTube, one of my favorite podcasts. If you are concerned about national security, this is probably one of the most honest journalists that can cover this, that also has a military background, being that he is a former Navy SEAL, okay, and a badass. All right. What up, CC? What up, Pam in the week? What up, the Red Mob Boss, Sicilian Princess? Good to see all my friends in chat. What up, Neo Templar? What up, Douche Chad? Deutsch Chad. There we go. Douche. Come on, dude. I know how to read. What up, Token? What up, Tom Space? What up, Sunshinery? Again, good to see all my mods, and thank you so much seeing you all return back for the 2025 season. I appreciate all your hard work as always. What up, Nays Mimi? What up, Squishy Socks? What up, Roofer in the house? And I think you were first in the chat as well, so kudos to you. What up, Clockwork Orange? What up, HIV1? I agree with you. Definitely wet-brained, 100%. What up, Cat Crazy? What up, John Doe? And if I forgot anybody, not my intentions, and I apologize. I'm going to say that right up front. What up, V-Neck? I'm trying my best here to not skip anybody. What up, Madman Diary? Going up the line, going up the line. All right, let me finish saying hi to everybody. And we've got some donations that just came through that I need to shout out. So I did not forget. And I may not even have my Messenger app on right now, which I got to turn on that way. If you guys want to get a hold of me on Instagram while the live stream's going, you can. But going up the line, what up, ICU? Good to see you, my friend. What up, Francis E. December ESQ? And I know I said that fucked up with the Free Saint 10. All right, going up the line. Going up the line. What up, love? This also tests my memory for the week. What up, Pam in the week? I think I already said hello to you, but just in case I didn't. What up, Moz Wild? And I think hopefully I said that correctly. And if I didn't, I apologize. What up, Vegan's Pillow? All right. What up, Baseline Measure? Member for 21 months. We're going to start off with saying thank you so much, Baseline Manager, for being a member for 21 months with the loud and clear message. Hold on, Baseline, I need to go get my gavel. But you guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels if you got them. Also, if you have not noticed yet, we've got some new emojis for the members of the jury to play around with. Now, let me tell you something. I've not finished updating that emoji list. I'm going to keep a few of the old ones. I've already added some new ones, but that list is not complete yet. So we will, as we go along with the probably episode 2. I would say by episode 3, that should be completely updated. And of course, as the holiday and seasons change, we'll always update those emojis with some fun ones. What up, Mop Crow? What up, V-Neck? I don't know if I said what up to you, but if in case I forgot. What up, Grizzling? What up, Ryan Stowe? Going up the line. What up, CC? Going up the line. All right, I think we're getting up close to the top. What up, Trevor? Leahy? Madman Diary, I think I already said hello to you, but just in case I didn't, good morning, or not good morning, good afternoon. Is it morning? It's still morning for my folks on the West Coast. What up, Bone? What up, Reese? All right, I know we're getting there. Darlene Valenzuela with the $5 super chat that says, hello, everyone. Thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Darlene, I'm going to go get my gavel here in a second, but you guys know what to do. Spam those new gavel emojis for me in chat, please. And have fun spamming the rest of the new emojis. That way I can see how they came out. What up, Reese? Dawson celebrating an 11-month anniversary as a member of the jury. Spam those gavels for Dawson, please, with the fire comment. And I appreciate all your continued support, my friend, and thank you so much for being part of the mod squad. All right. Mark Miller was first. I apologize. Roofer, you were second. Mark Miller was first. And welcome, Mark Miller, first in chat. All right. We've reached the top. Let's get this show started. Thank you guys for your patience. Hopefully the microphone is okay. Like I said, audio is not going to be the best yet just because this is not the microphone I want to permanently use, but should be better than what I was using before. I hope you guys agree. But let me do some shout outs here and make sure I got. Nope, I didn't get. Holy moly! Cat Crazy celebrating 21st month anniversary as a member of the jury. And it says muted with an XOXOXO. Well, one, thank you for catching the muted portion of that. But most importantly, Cat Crazy, thank you so much for your continued support for 21 months now, my friend. I appreciate it. Spam them gavels in chat for Cat Crazy, please. We had Cat Crazy and Baseline celebrating 21-month memberships today. God damn. I can't believe we've already, and we haven't even been doing it for 21 months. 21 months is when we started as a monetized channel and we're able to offer the memberships of the jury. So I think technically we're going, I call them seasons, but if you want to call it year, we are starting our 3rd year as part of the NJCOURTSTV channel. And I want to say again, a big thank you to everybody that's made this all possible, which is you guys in the chat, you guys that are just viewers or viewers in the chat, and most importantly, you all that support this channel financially and what is really what keeps this channel going. Thank you to all the donators. You guys, I love everybody. And I appreciate everybody's support. Like I've said it before, 100%. Without you guys' support, this channel would not be where it is. So I appreciate y'all. Cat Crazy in the house. Cat Crazy with 5 gifted memberships. Thank you, Cat Crazy, for gifting those 5 memberships. And welcome to the 5 new members of the jury. And welcome to my 5 new members of 2025 officially. Cat Crazy, thank you for your continued support. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them motherfucking gavels for me, please. And now I need to go get mine. So give me 1 second. And I got to remember to take these headphones out. That way I don't rip out my whole. Oh, I forgot. We've got a sound effects board. I can do this now. All right, sorry, I had to throw that one at the end. All right, hold on. All right, gavel, 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 gavel. Where? Here it is. Here it is. Found it. All right. So let me get chat up in front of me so I can see what you guys are saying. Let me make sure that I got all my shout outs out of the way. And I did not. Darlene Valenzuela, thank you so much, Darlene, with the $5 super chat that reads, I just want to know about Old Girl was gone for a while. Might have missed it. Happy New Year. Darlene, thank you so much for that $5 super chat. Thank you so much for your continued support, my friend. And no worries, I will get you an Old Girl update as part of today's episode. We'll go ahead and go to our old trusted OSCN.net website and see what's exactly going on with Old Girl. rumor was she spent old Christmas and New Year's in jail. That's the last time I had seen some information about her, but let's see what's going on. I think she's got a court date that should be coming up soon if it hasn't already passed. So, Darlene, 1, thank you so much for that super chat, but 2, thank you for the reminder, my friend. You guys know what to do in chat. This Gabble Slam goes out to all the other shout outs that I had earlier. So either lower the volume or take those earbuds out because it's going to get a little loud. Had to do a mega Gabble Slam there for everybody. All right. And cheers to everybody. I hope everybody's having a fantastic start to their 2025. Got my old little chocolate milky. All right. So, fuck, I don't want to mess with the sound effect board too much today. I'll have to learn that because I have a feeling that's just going to fuck up the show. But it's there, so we'll try to use it a little bit. All right, let me catch up to chat down here. How's the sound? I know I keep kind of going back and forth, and I know that affects the way it sounds, but like I said, I'll figure out a better... Oh, geez, can I just press a button? All right, now we caught up with chat. Okay, I think I got to do this, do that. You are looking at the computer. Damn it! Okay, I got to look at you guys. Thank you for reminding me, Pamela No Week. That's the one thing I got to... It's going to take me a bit because I've been doing this for 3 years now, looking at this like that. So today being the first day, I'm definitely going to be doing this for a while. But yes, let's start getting... And I may have to just put the GoPro just right above my laptop. The unfortunate thing is I'm not working with that long enough of a cable, and I got it on a mount. So for right now, we're just going to leave it where it's at, but we'll figure that out. So that way I'm looking at you and you can see this beautiful face. Okay. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's start off with Old Girl really quick because I have a feeling I'll forget her since I don't have Old Girl. God, this is going to be so tough, man. I want to look here so hard. Bad. All right. So with Old Girl, so here's, like I said earlier, I told you guys our itinerary. But we're going to change it up really quick with a little quick check-in on Old Girl, okay? And then we'll get started. As soon as we finish up with this Old Girl update, we're going to jump over to our Saint 10 update, and then we're going to share you what I got to watch on the Sean Ryan show. We're going to sit down and watch together. Sean Ryan is super cool with sharing his information, his media, his live streams, as long as we shout him out, which I'm going to be sharing, of course, his link like we do for any of the other channels that we share clips from. But I highly recommend, if you're not already a subscriber to the Sean Ryan Show, definitely sub up, okay? But we're going to be sitting down. We're going to save that for last. We're going to watch that whole show or episode where they share that email. If you haven't seen it already, I'm telling you, this is going to blow your mind, okay? This all has to tie in and do. This email was from the individual that was responsible for setting off the bomb in the Tesla truck that went off on New Year's Day front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, okay? A lot of the media, mainstream media, is not covering that. What you're seeing now in mainstream media is them just covering the attack on New Orleans, which, mind you, is very sad and very important. Not saying they shouldn't be covering that, but don't forget, on New Year's Day, there was another attack, and that was at the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. And there is a lot of crazy shit that I think is going on with that incident. And I think is a reason why mainstream media is not necessarily covering it, allegedly. But this email that this alleged bomber left or sent to a few different media agencies, but none of them caught it or shared it or just thought it was bullshit. This email is pretty much a whistleblowing email. And what it whistleblows or begins to whistleblow is what's going to blow your mind. Especially, like I said, if you're concerned about national security and more specifically what's going on. And can't say this is exactly what's going on, but I'd say it's a damn good start and probably one of the only bits of information we got from anybody, okay? Sadly, not even from our own government, having to do with these drones that are allegedly flying. Well, not allegedly, but allegedly drones. We don't even know if they're drones at this point. And we're going to learn a little bit more once you hear this email being read. That are flying over certain parts of the East Coast right now, okay? So, thank you, Pamela No Week. Update on Michelle. I know you're a Michelle hardcore person, so I'll let you just update everybody in chat. We've got that on the e-calendar. Remember, I'm just following her criminal coverage, which I think she's got a hearing in this month, if I'm not mistaken. Or Oh, actually, no. That the one coming up is going to be for her divorce, which I'm not necessarily covering, but we've talked about in the past. For the most recent, case, the two charges that we've discussed already having to do with Michelle, aka MGL, they have not yet, and I did check this morning, they have not yet set a new court date. Remember, our last update had to do with the fact that she had been assigned a public defender. They had entered their appearance and also entered a waiver for her first arraignment. They had still, according to the case information that I checked this morning, have not updated that with a new court date. So as far as her criminal case, I don't have any new updates. On the divorce side, I'm sure there's probably some, but again, I'm not covering that unless there's something that I just get a big request to cover on having to do with her divorce case. But I appreciate you guys in chat. You're always more than welcome to discuss it. Like I said, I don't care what you guys discuss as long as it follows TOS. All right, so let's get started with the old girl update super quick. So we're just going to jump on the oscn.net website. And you know what? For those of you, especially my people that are catching this as a what do they call it? As a repeat, hashtag my man, I'm having a brain fart today on that one. What's my hashtag for all my people that catch this afterwards? But anyways, what I'm going to also try doing, and hopefully some of you in chat can help, maybe my mods, and it's not something I'm asking, but I plan on probably trying to get a comment set up after we do the main broadcast that's going to include the timestamps for when we cover certain things. That way, for some of you that are catching the rebroadcast or repeat or after show, you can skip over, some of the hellos and highs and all that, or maybe you just come into the show specifically to hear something having to do with, for example, Saint. So you just want to get straight to the Saint 10 coverage. So hopefully that'll help those of you that are catching this on an after coverage or after show, and I'm still forgetting the word for it. Actually, let me jump to chat because I'm sure one of you nice folks have reminded me. Bro, you are super stoned. A bit. Replay crew. Thank you, Sunshinery. As a matter of fact, you just reminded me to hit my little binky. Oh, shit. How did I forget the binky, bro? That's like the main fucking accessory on the stage. Well, at least I'm still super stoned, so we don't need the binky yet. But anyways, thank you for reminding me what that word is. Shout out to my replay crew. But there you go. But anyways, let's get the old girl case up here, and let's see what's going on with the old girl. I can even remember her name. What the fuck was her last? Don't spam it in chat. I'll remember. It's a joke. It's a joke. There we go. I remember now. How could I forget? Scheme ass girl, man. He loves old girl. Always talking about his old girl. I think he just misses her because that was a free ride and a free place for him. All right, so let me share with you what I got here in front of me. Dawson, where are you going? All right, I'm just kidding. Have fun. We'll talk to you later, my friend. All right. Let me get this up here for you guys. Make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. There you go. Perfect. Do I have like a buy thing for when somebody leaves? Hold on. Oh, wait, we're not cheering are we? Hold on. Sad trombone. Oh, no, that's not what I was looking for. I might have to custom sound that one. Oh, how about suspense? Because we don't know what she's doing. There we go. There we go. All right. Oh, that was actually a good segue into this right now. Hold on. Let's do that one again. I present to you the Alicia Heskett case information, a.k.a. Old Girl. What up, Grunge Truck? All right, here we go. So this is her newest case here. This is the one that she's now facing one charge. It was a few charges, and we're not going to get into that. If you want to check out some of the previous coverage, because that's not what we're doing today, just look up her name when you do a search on the NJ Courts TV's website or channel site, excuse me, and it'll show you all the coverages we've done on Old Girl. But just to quickly give a quick update for Miss Darlene Valenzuela. Let's see what's going on here. Let's scroll down in the bottom. It looks like the last update was dated December 17th, 2024. I'm down here. And it looks like her next hearing is today. As a matter of fact, it's at 2 p.m. So she still is in jail. They were pretty much continuing. They had continued her case a few times. And then remember, she had wrote a grievance letter, which they had scheduled a hearing specifically to hear that grievance letter. Then she had a hearing on the 17th. And I'll just read the note completely. It says, Judge Pazzo, no CR, which I think stands for no court reporter. Assistant District Attorney Thorpe present for state. C. Stone, drug court coordinator present. L. Stauffer, mental health liaison present. Attorney Wantland present for defendant, who is in RCJ, which is Rogers County Jail. Case comes on for further staffing. Court continues matter January 7th, 2025 at 2 p.m. So that is Central Time. So it is approximately 1:04 p.m. in Rogers County right now. So in about an hour, I guess she's going to find out if she'll finally get released into some type of program or if they're going to just continue it for further staffing like they've been doing the last few times. And then we'll have a new court date. So I guess episode number 2 or our second broadcast for 2025, I'll go ahead and get you guys an update as far as what happened today to Old Girl's case. But hopefully that was the update you were looking for, Darlene. I know Dobbs is a good co-host, but he's being a bad one right now because he's not chilling with me. Dobbs, why when we got the awesome stage set up, you're not chilling with me? Every time we don't have this awesome stage set up, you're always sitting with me. You're making me look bad. It's like he knows, dude. He's a smart motherfucker. All right, here we go. So let's start with Saint. So many of you guys remember about 3 months ago we did some coverage on Saint. As a matter of fact, I don't remember the specifics on the charges, but more or less it was having to do with the. I think first off it was a restraining order. Well, let me take that back. There was an incident that happened between him and the girlfriend that he lives with. Okay. Police were called. There's actually a live stream video clip you can watch when that incident goes down because Saint actually live streamed it. He's pretty much escorted out of his home that evening or the home that he shares with this individual. She was given he was issued a restraining temporary order, and then he was issued some citations or some charges that he was facing in court. Then if you guys remember, I think she didn't end up continuing the protective order, so that got dismissed. And then I can't remember what ended up happening with that last case. I'd have to go back to the update. As a matter of fact, no, I'll have it here in the case information. Let's just segue into that. If I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure he just got probation or it might have been dismissed. But either way, where I was going with all this is he's now gotten himself into pretty much almost the same incident, but it is a different incident, okay? The one that we went over 3 months ago was 3 months ago. This latest incident happened right before Christmas, okay? I haven't seen any clips other than just him acting all drunk and stupid on, I think, Christmas Day or around that day, but it doesn't show what happened or him getting arrested. But I think the way the story goes is that he was obviously drunk, as he always is, and he threw something or allegedly threw an object at this girlfriend's face or body, and it struck her. I guess she was screaming, and the neighbors are the ones that apparently called, and then the police showed up. Obviously, they must have seen some type of injuries on her, which then caused them to, or is when then they, proceeded to arrest Saint. Now he's facing 4 charges. So we're going to go over the new charges he's facing. But let me remind you, he was arrested and bonded out. Who bonded him out? The word on the streets was it was bonded out by the victim or the person he apparently threw this object at and was arrested because of. Other information I've gotten, which I can't necessarily confirm, was that apparently this alleged victim, or AKA his girlfriend, didn't want to press these charges and even told that to the police, which doesn't matter. Even if the victim doesn't want to press charges, which you've seen, if you haven't, on a lot of these cop shows when they're dealing with domestic violence situations, it happens a lot, okay? The cops get called, whether it's a neighbor, sometimes it's the victim themselves, or a lot of times it is. And then once the police get there and the victim sees that their boyfriend or husband's getting arrested, or vice versa, their wife or girlfriend's getting arrested, then they start telling the police, oh, no, please don't take him to jail. I'll drop the charges. I don't want to press charges anymore. Well, at that point, it's not up to them. It's up to what the police decide to do. So at that point, they decided to arrest him, and he's now facing 4 charges. He was bonded out, so he is on bond, and you're going to see some of that bond information. But what surprises me, which it does and it doesn't, I don't know why I'm not looking at you guys, sorry. He went out for New Year's Day. He actually went to a completely different state, which I don't even know if he was allowed to per his bond conditions. And he got drunk and acted a fool. Pretty much was lucky that he didn't get any new charges while he was in New York City celebrating the New Year's Eve and New Year's Day holiday. But we're going to take a look at some clips that are going to show you exactly what he did during that holiday. And thank you and shout out to the Papa Greeny Nation channel, clip channel, for putting these out. And I'll be sharing that link for you guys. If you're not subscribed to Papa Greeny, definitely subscribe. Yeah, so let's go ahead and get into this, right? So thank you guys for joining me. Sorry if I'm a little long-winded. I'm still getting used to the setup here. I know I'm not looking at the camera like I'm supposed to. But did I get that right, chat? For the most part? Like I said, I really can't confirm what happened other than just, requesting a police report, which I will try my best to see if I can request one. If I remember last time, I can't remember if we had submitted a FOIA request for his last police report and whether they denied it. I know we didn't get anything back because I went over and checked out my last broadcast on him and what I talked about. And it was just basically me going over the case information from the same website that we're going to refer to now. But, that is something that we can request and see if we can get, which will tell us more details as far as what happened. But as far as, the incident being on a live stream from Saint, like, the last time he was arrested, I couldn't find any clips. All right, so here we go. Let's jump over to his case information. Make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. Excellent. Now, some of these, of course, are going to be closed. We only got out of when you do a name search for Saint, aka Santino Edward Smith, all public information, you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 total cases that pool up. All of them, with the exception of one of them, are all closed. So you'll see over here on the right-hand side where it tells you the case status. So we'll jump down to the one that's open. It was filed on December 23rd of last year. Not necessarily that's the date of when he was arrested. That's just the date that this case was filed. And again, this is not to be mistaken with the incident that happened 3 months ago. That was similar as far as it being a DV-related incident. So we're going to do a party search. We're going to do a first name, Santino, last name, Smith. And let's search. Oh, sorry. We already did that. My bad. I don't know why it took me. Oh, I'm sorry. That's why it had me do a new search, because it timed me out. All right. So here's the case info for his latest case. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Excellent. And let's look at the charges that he's facing first. So date of arrest looks like it was, let's see, arresting officer. Looks like offense date was December 22nd. So yeah, right, not right before. It wasn't Christmas Eve. It was the day before Christmas Eve. So December 22nd is when he was arrested. Looks like he was bailed out the following day, or when he had his bond review hearing, which was on the 23rd. But the charges that he's facing currently are, it's a total of 4 of them. Starting from the top, he's got an assault charge in the 2nd degree. That is a misdemeanor. Charge number 2 is another assault charge in the 1st degree. That appears to be a felony. The 3rd charge is a resisting/interfere with arrest charge, which appears to be a misdemeanor. The 4th charge is a reckless endangerment charge, which is also a misdemeanor. So basically, it appears that he's facing 1 felony and 3 misdemeanors. I'm not sure what the exact bond amount was, but I'm probably going to say it was $5,000. And of course, whoever pays that amount pays about 10 to 15% of that to the bonding agency. So probably cost anywhere between $500 to $600 to get him out, which I was told he was bonded out apparently by the victim of this incident, aka his girlfriend. Yeah, there it is. $5,000 posted on the 24th. So excuse me, he had his bond hearing on the 23rd, and it looks like she got him out of jail on New Year's Eve. Didn't want her boyfriend to stay in jail for Christmas. Aw. And his next hearing appears is going to be, let's see. That'll be January 22nd at 1 p.m. That's going to be Eastern time, if I'm not mistaken. That's down here. So here's all the hearing information. So they had a bond hearing on the 23rd of December of last year. And then next hearing, he's got a preliminary hearing, aka an first arraignment on January 22nd, 1300 hours, aka 1 p.m. All public information, Zooch. You know how it works on this channel. All right. So, what did he do? Like I said, don't know exactly the details, just from what I've heard is what I shared with you. But what I can share with you are some clips of what he did as soon as he did get pretty much bailed out. He went and celebrated New Year's holiday in New York City. Hey, sounds like a lot of fun. Who wouldn't want to? Except me personally, if I just literally got bonded out during the Christmas holiday, and most likely my bond conditions probably include me not leaving the state of Maryland or not getting in trouble, and knowing that I'm probably going to go out and drink on a New Year's holiday and I'm prone to get in trouble, I probably wouldn't have gone to New York City. But I'm not Saint. So let's go ahead and go over to the Papa Greeny website, or in a website channel. And first off, let me share with you guys Papa Greeny's link here. Shout out to Papa Greeny. He did a great job. He actually did a lot of videos over the holiday season, covering a lot of the streamers and their shenanigans through Christmas and New Year's. But he definitely did a great job covering the Saint Mold Mansion takeover, as he has on the thumbnail, or as he's titled the thumbnail. So let's start with sharing the link. Oh, and one thing, speaking of calendars, Sunshinery, so you guys see kind of the little digital display I got going on behind me with the little NJTV Courts logo, and then it switches to the cool thumbnail. Well, what I am eventually going to do is I'm going to have the e-calendar that I always post for you guys at, around the start of the month, through the comment section of the NJ Courts TV channel. We're going to also post it up here, so that way you guys can see the e-calendar behind me, and that way we're always on top of all our dates, as well as it saves me a lot of time and effort having to change out the calendar, other whiteboard calendar we were using last year, and having to change out the new month and then, dates and all that stuff. So again, thank you, Sunshiny, for all your hard work on the e-calendar, but we're also going to be posting it up here so you guys can also see it behind me. So we're working on it, all right? I hope just for the first episode, we've got some pretty decent upgrades to the stage and to the broadcast. But I guess I'll find out with the comments and the thumbs up after the show. So hopefully we're doing an all right job. Like I said, the audio will get a lot better. I'm just using a pretty basic microphone right now, but I hope it's at least a little bit better than the microphone I was using off of the laptop. All right, so that link I just shared with you is the link to the Papa Greeny channel. If you have not subscribed, I would definitely subscribe. I would definitely say Papa Greeny is one of the top 3 clip channels that I follow personally. And he's got pretty much 2 parts to this, okay? So pretty much, let me just give you a little bit of some context here. Part number 1 is going to show you the incident between Saint and Sonic, which most of you are familiar with Sonic. He's another live streamer that is currently staying at what they've nicknamed the Mole Mansion down in New York City with some other streamers. Currently, I think Mondo is down there, who we've covered Mondo when he got in the accident down in Florida. But either who, they were on their way supposedly to a restaurant reservation that Mondo had said at a restaurant. Apparently, I guess Chicken Andy is the one that brought Saint down to New York City, and they were going to be meeting Chicken Andy. And the time that you're watching the clip, they're inside a car that has Saint, Sonic sitting together in the back. Or no, I think it's Sonic. No, excuse me. It's Sonic in the passenger front seat. The driver is Nana Pips. I'm not too familiar with Nana Pips. She's a kick streamer. And then in the back seat was no. It was Sonic and Saint sitting in the back, I think. No. Mondo and Saint were sitting in the back. Sonic and Nana Pips in the front. There we go. So it starts the clip off with that on their way to the restaurant, where Saint starts kind of, pushing on and being kind of aggressive, in my opinion, towards Sonic, which is all part of the streamer culture and all that. Then they arrive at the restaurant, and you're going to see some, part of that, and Saint's fucking how he behaves there, which is totally out of control, especially when you got other people and families eating, trying to enjoy their New Year's Eve, meal. And I'm sure it was probably an expensive one at that. It's New York City, and it's New Year's Eve. And then you're going to see, once after all the New Year's shenanigans are done, they get back to the Mole Mansion. And I would say that's pretty much where it does escalate the most, and where you see a lot of shit go down. And again, this is going to be featured on 2 clips from the Papa Greeny clip channel. So we're going to watch one clip, and then we'll jump over the other one. After we finish this coverage, we're going to finish today's broadcast, which is what the main reason of what I wanted to bring you guys here for was going to be the update and pretty much coverage having to do with the Trump Tower, Trump Hotel bomber, and its relation, and an email that he wrote to a lot of media agencies, and how it's related to possibly being kind of him being a whistleblower to a lot of crazy things going on. So if you have a lot of concern about national security, you want to know about maybe what's going on the East Coast. And again, I can't confirm any of this stuff. This is just something to make you guys awake, and aware of, okay? And allow you to draw your own opinion from the information that I'll be sharing with you. But we're going to be doing that in a form of watching a whole, not the whole episode, but a majority of the episode that the Sean Ryan Show, which was the first, I would say, mainstream media channel to put this information out, and has since then been one of the only mainstream media channels. And remember, this guy's just on YouTube, okay, to put out this information, which even makes it smell even more shadier. Okay, there's a reason why the mainstream has just been putting a lot of attention towards what happened in New Orleans and not what happened in Vegas. Wake, woke, you get what I'm saying. You say potato, I say potato. Anyways, but that's for after this. So let's watch some clips here, and then we'll go ahead and finish up the broadcast with the pretty much my coverage of what I was able to watch off of the Sean Ryan episode that covered this email. Okay, so let's start with the part number 1, I guess. Let's just do this in, I guess, in order. Let me get this on the full screen. Again, I'm going to be skipping over parts here, but I think it starts right away because Papa Greeny does his clips and features a lot of different streamers and clips in one clip. So when it gets to the part that doesn't have to do with Saint, we'll go ahead and skip over that. Again, this is not having to do with the incident that got him arrested. I just want you guys to see what he did pretty much after he got bonded it out. Remember, while you're watching this, he's currently out on bond and is currently facing 4 pretty serious charges, one of them being a felony. So ask yourself, what would you be doing if you were facing charges like that? Which I know most of you probably would never be in your life, right? You guys are all good little boys and girls, right? But for those of you that are bad, I mean, would you even be acting out like this if you were facing 4 charges? I don't know. I certainly wouldn't. But again, I'll let you guys draw your own opinion. Here we go. Again, shout out to the Papa Greeny Nations clip channel. And let me know if audio is good too, please, mods. I appreciate that. I don't think I hear audio either. Hold on. Oh, I got it muted. That.
New York, New York.
The following are clips from a live streamer meetup on New Year's Eve in New York City. These are the edited highlights from the trip, and this channel does not encourage harassment, bullying, violence, or any illegal activities.
I don't know why you're asking me, bro. I'm not a historian.
I am asking you.
I'm not a fucking historian. I'm retarded.
Why are there Ladyboy Centrals? Why isn't it? Why?
Fuck!
Why isn't it evenly
Holy
spread
shit,
out?
Man, damn, dude.
Oh, you don't want to be interviewed?
You're overloading, dude. You're fucking overloading me, dude. But the fucking constant going and going. Chill out, brother.
Oh, please.
I'm fucking losing my erection here.
Okay. Apparently, interviews make Mondo lose erection. Wait, when's the last time you lost your erection? Since you brought it up.
I've been working on getting it back, dude. You guys are killing it.
You're working on getting it back? How?
I've been thinking about this buffet for fucking weeks, man. You guys, you just fucking yapping in my ear, bro. Yapping in my ear. Shut up, Saint. Fuck, man.
Well, I'm sorry I turned my stream on.
Holy shit. He's drunk already, dude.
Mondo, see this? That's the vagina. See it? Doesn't it look like one? The archways? Mondo, I'm teaching you sex magic.
I don't care, bro. I don't care right now. Fuck, bro.
He's hangry.
Holy shit. No, man. I just don't give a fuck right now. I don't care about fucking Freemasonry, dude.
That's the Gothic Cathedral.
I don't care, bro. Fuck.
Jesus, feed him.
Wait, you want mace?
Thank you so much, Yo-Yo, with the 5.
He needs a Snickers, dude.
Fuck, man.
Guys, TTS tortured Mondo. Look how fucking.
Bro, shut the fuck up, please, man. Leave me alone for a second.
No, I want to annoy the shit out of you. You're so fucking. Mondo, why are you this,
Bro,
man?
I'm stressed because I have a fucking 7 o'clock reservation, bro. We're fucked.
Oh no! Oh no, we can't eat, fat boy.
You shut the fuck up.
Oh no! There's no food for
So
us!
seriously, I'm asking you,
How are we gonna eat? Oh God!
Saying, bro, can you please stop, bro? You're fucking.
No, you started it. No, you.
Bro, you sound like a fucking retarded kid, man. Chill out, grow up for a second.
Except everybody's laughing.
No, bro. You.
Nah, everybody on my chat is calling you fat and stupid. You big fat stupid asshole. Well, don't start with me,
Bro,
bitch.
this is how you are when you're fucking drunk.
No, it's how I am when people are shit at. And this smell.
I guess that's the milk.
I know how to be nice until fat people open their fucking mouth. Racial slur.
Okay.
Nah, you want to fucking be cool or shut your big fat lips?
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Okay, Mr. KCIPD. Why are you being mean to me first? I am annoying. I'm sorry, son. Well, he could have said it without being a dick and just said, Saint, you're annoying. He didn't have to be all passive aggressive. Nah, he can be up front of me. He doesn't need to be passive aggressive and like rub his eyebrows like a fucking girl.
Mondo stinks. Mondo started the fire.
He's playing with us, you guys. He's playing with us like he won't hear this shit all fucking night.
Excuse me. Can you move up?
Mando,
Move up.
Mando, don't go.
No, I'm done.
Stay with
Mondo's bouncing.
Get out of here, racial slur. Fuck him. Now we can have real fun. Fucking crybaby ass boy.
Mando.
Should we leave him Mondo?
Absolutely, he's a bitch.
Oh.
He's mad. He let my chat press him out of the car, Sonic. He let chat press him out of the car. He shouldn't have fucked with me like I'm some pussy. My chat's not gonna fucking hold him accountable.
He probably just thinks you're so annoying that he doesn't want to be around you.
Yes.
Well,
It's the last day of the
I don't know if that's something to brag about.
wait, what is that? I get you. Wait, on whose end? Mine or his?
Okay, I feel bad for Mando because look, he is in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
Well, he got out of the car. He did start it, dude. He did start it. He's gonna act like he didn't start it. Like I fucking fuck with people, Sonic. Like I just fuck with people for like.
No, you're like trolling him.
I didn't troll him,
You're calling him a badass piece of shit.
dude. He's being an asshole to me, and I'm being just funny with him. If I'm being annoying, then you can get annoyed. You gotta get personal and weird.
He doesn't want to be used for hate donuts, I guess.
I didn't send them.
Yeah, but it's how you react to it.
Well, he started it. I was friends with him up until he started being an asshole. Oh. Fine, Sonic. I'm fine. I'm the bad guy, dude, because whatever.
Let's just try to
He
go
was
there.
annoyed to the point where
Oh, no, he's annoyed. Tell him to grow up.
Chain?
The seats.
He actually started it. Shut the fuck up, Sonic. I know, dude.
Nah.
We can go.
Nah, you shut up, Sonic, because I'm your friend.
You could sleep in a fucking hotel for I don't give a fuck.
Oh, come on. You're going to be like that over... Oh, am I that out of line?
You're fucking annoying.
Okay, annoying. And I'm that out of line, though.
Go back to the fucking house and cry to your chat on there.
Oh, really, Sonic?
Yeah, we do real IRL right here.
Oh, come on, Sonic. That's bullshit.
Stop being a dick.
I'm not being a dick to you.
Yeah.
Oh, when was I a dick to you? Because I could be right now.
Yeah, obviously.
No, you take it back or I'll start being a dick to you. Want to be friends or want to be enemies?
You're annoying.
Okay. So? No, seriously. So be annoyed, you fucking beta pussy.
All right, then go.
What are you going to do about it? Run away like fucking Mondo?
No, it's just like I don't. It's not the brag you think it is. Dude.
It's not what? No, I'm just trying to ask you a question because now you're being an asshole.
No, it's not. No one's being an asshole. The only person being an asshole is you.
To who? To you?
Yeah.
Well, what did I do to you right now that's being an asshole?
You call me beta, all this fucking.
Well, in response to what did you just say?
Yeah, because the only reason he left because he's annoying. Like
You told me to go get a fucking hotel, dude. Like me and your enemies now because Mondo's a fucking tampon.
Nobody's enemies, guys.
I did not. What did I say? Okay, then what did I say?
I don't want to hear it, dude.
Nah, because I didn't talk shit to you, dude.
You clearly are.
Stop being argumentative.
Oh my god.
No, you stop being
You
argumentative.
don't have to deal with your shit, dude.
With what shit?
Tell Mando that. Oh.
Oh, look at Sonic, dude.
No, it's just like I said. It's not the brag you think it is. You're just so annoying that people don't want to be around you.
Saints in the right. Well, like, what am I supposed to do?
You're just annoying.
Oh, okay, Sonic. Well, why don't you be annoying? Maybe anyone will care about you.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
What do you make, dude? Oh, you're making it about what you make now? Listen how petty he's getting, dude. You clearly don't do better than me if you're gonna make it all petty, dude.
I don't care what you do. I'm living my own life. This is why we didn't want to invite you to the streamer house to begin with.
Oh, come on. You just turned on me. I'm Sonic.
You're trying to start problems with everyone.
I'm not starting with you. I'm trying to clear up problems with you. You're the one getting fucked with me. He got irritated with me and couldn't fucking be a streamer and had to get personal. He couldn't fucking own me on stream. He had to be a baby. And that's my fault. I never said anything to him.
I'm just so annoyed that he left. I don't know what that
You're annoyed that he left. Well,
He
fucking.
was so annoyed that he left.
Sonic and Mondo are pussies donated $3. Sonic and Mondo are not true streamers if they're whining about donos. Grow up, your losers. Saint is shaking it up. The mold mansion is boring as fuck without Saint.
Get a hotel room.
No, see, now he says get a hotel room again. I didn't say that. That was a donation.
All this shit.
Just like Mondo ran out of the car from a donation. I didn't say it. And now I got to fucking get a hotel because of a donation. Do you see this?
No, it's because of how you are, bro.
What did I do? I did not send that.
This is why we didn't to invite you in the first place.
What did I do, Sonic? I just apologized to you. I just apologized to you, and then you fucking get a donation, and you're mad at me again? I didn't send that donation.
I don't care. It's your energy.
I just apologized to you. What do you mean my energy?
I don't care.
Be friends.
Well, you tell him, Nana Pips. He's the one that's being a fucking butthurt ass motherfucker. And I ain't done shit to him.
I don't care. You're just annoying.
Sonic shut the fuck up donated $3. Sonic, you act like you own a mold mansion. Don't forget, Sonic, you are a true bitch boy. Mondo is a bitch because he's obese and will never lose weight or get a girl or find his dick.
Well, there you go. You want to get mad at me for that dinner too that I didn't send?
It's your energy that baits those kind of donuts.
It's not my energy. They're reacting to your energy. I'm trying to make peace with you. You're the one that's doing it. All right, Sonic, whatever, dude.
What I suggest?
No.
Give my hat.
No. I got your hat, dude.
Give me my hat.
No. No. Say you're my friend.
Not the hat.
I'm your friend.
No, look me in the eyes.
Give me my fucking hat.
Stay in the car and don't be. No.
Give me my hat.
Stop it. No, I'll give it back when you cut it out. Cut it out, dude. No, he's not leaving. I got his hat. No, you're my friend. Cut it out.
Give me my fucking hat.
Don't get out of the car.
Give me my hat.
Say you're not getting out of the car.
Give me my fucking hat.
I will if you say you're not getting out of the car. Swear on your mom that you're gonna cut it out,
Give me
dude.
my fucking hat.
No.
He did absolutely nothing wrong. Quit your crying, Sonic.
I know these because they're fucking haters, dude. I seriously am just trying to be friends with everybody, and they're just like, I think you guys, you just it comes too easy to you, and we hate you, dude. Look how everybody loves you, and they don't love us like they do you, Saint. Oh no.
Saint bringing the content. Sonic and Mondo are.
Why can't they love us like they love you, Saint? Oh.
Have no content, you boring bag.
Okay.
Wait, I'll replay that if that's what you're.
All right, you guys get the point. So we're gonna fast forward to dinner now. Okay, so we're getting now to the restaurant part. And again, I know some of you in chat that might just be coming in or wondering, well, why are you showing this stuff? I'm just showing it to give you guys an example of what this guy was doing, which, in my opinion, isn't the brightest thing. Now, I'm laughing my ass off right now. Okay, I think it's hilarious that he's pressing Mondo and Sonic, but keep in mind, again, this is a guy that, one, I personally don't like, okay, because of his criminal past. I put him in the same category as Ski Mask Andy, just another woman beater, okay? But regardless of whether you agree with me or not, Saint is facing 4 charges, again, that are domestic. And I say again because these are not stemming from the incident that happened 3 months ago. This is a new incident that he was arrested somewhat, I think was around the date of December 22nd of last month or last year, was bonded out by the victim, his girlfriend. He was arrested regardless of whether or not his girlfriend wanted him to be arrested, and is facing now a felony and 3 misdemeanors, okay? Now, here's the thing, all right? Saint might be thinking, well, as long as my girlfriend doesn't testify or if she don't want to press the charges, they're going to dismiss the case. Well, I don't know if he knows this or not, but it doesn't matter what his girlfriend wants to do, okay? All that prosecutor's office has to do is if they've got enough evidence to go through with the case, regardless if they have a testimony from the victim or not, is have this indicted by a grand jury, and then the case starts. They may not even need to have this indicted by a grand jury, to be honest with you. The charges are already filed. He's already got a court hearing coming up in January, on the 22nd, I think we said. But the point I'm trying to make here by sharing these clips is by asking you all, would you be acting the way he is, knowing that you are facing 4 charges and are now, 1 being a felony, and are on bond conditions, which means you can't get in trouble. Sometimes you're not even supposed to be out of state. So whether he got permission or not, I don't know. The point I'm trying to make is I would think most of your average or normal individuals that would be getting in some type of trouble like that would probably try their best to not get in trouble or put themselves in a situation to get themselves in trouble, which you need to remember. Saint is an alcoholic. He's got to drink every day. It's probably the reason that his girlfriend bailed him out the next day. Probably had nothing to do with Christmas, okay? Probably had to do with the fact that she knew he'd be going through serious withdrawals, not having access to alcohol in his system while he's in jail. Okay. So knowing that you're an alcoholic and that you act like a total fucking idiot when you get drunk and act violent, throw shit, break shit, hit people, I personally wouldn't put myself in a situation where I'm in New York City and in a situation where I'm getting myself pretty much blackout drunk, have no control over myself, and now have the possibility of getting myself in trouble and getting myself now with the case that he's facing currently into even further trouble by breaking the conditions of his bond is the reason why I'm playing this clip. So let's move over to dinner time.
Sponsors. Stop being bitter, Sonic. I'm trying to make you better.
So say good night to the bad guy. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again. Let me tell you. Go on.
Walk along the razor's edge. Don't look down, just keep your head a little bit finished. Open up your limits. Past the point of no return. You reach the top, but still you gotta learn how to keep it.
Me and Nana Pips was chilling on the vibes, making clips, and he ran out of the car like a pussy ass.
Yo, watch your mouth, brother. Come on, bro. You're a grown man.
Says you.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
I hear everyone else complaining.
Screaming. You're like legit screaming.
Gabriel, like I'm the son of a bitch that needs to shut up and make money. See?
No, you're screaming.
I did not scream.
You're screaming.
You're being loud, bro.
Should I show you what screaming is? I know how to scream, chicken. Don't be pussy. I'm just fucking chilling.
No, you're not.
I can totally scream if you want.
Go scream. Go scream. Do it.
No.
Right, I want to see what happens.
Don't. Stop it, because you know I will, and then
then you will actually get thrown out.
The whole night will get, oh yeah, I will. Shut up, fat boy. He's getting loud first. You stop it. Plus size ass.
You are.
What? Did he not start it?
You're so kicked up.
No. Watch the Asians love me.
No, dude, they all just look. Everyone just looks at you.
You're gonna own me ever.
What are we supposed to do?
No, you bow down to me. You stop acting like you're. Yep, and fuck you, dude. I'm a better streamer. I'm embarrassing you in the restaurant. You're an embarrassment in real life, dude. And I'm owning you now. Shut the fuck up. Want to wear some of this food, pussy?
You can't afford it. You clearly can't afford it.
Oh, I just bought a $40 shot. Want to wear some sashimi, fat boy? I'm saying he still don't know who the man is around here, dude.
All right, let's go.
No, he's not. Well, I'm not cocktailing to him.
Bro, all you're doing is just fucking screaming.
Oh, shut up.
No, you're not. I've already asked you to shut up.
You did. Oh, you did.
You're not shutting the fuck up.
All right, you did. I'm sorry. All right. No, I'm sorry. He was trying to shut. You said.
All right, fine.
Tell me to shut up.
Shut up.
All right, dude. Do you hear this?
All right, ladies.
Oh, a live streamer is.
We're definitely taking a pause for the freaking cause because we've got Swagged Out with the $2.99 super sticker. And hold on, Swagged Out. I got to go to my phone to see your super sticker here. But shout out to you. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gabbles for Swagged Out for me, please. Let me get my gavel here. Swagged Out. This gabble slam goes out to you, my friend, and thank you for your continued support. Go over to my chat here. And let me continue here while I'm looking. Thank you guys for the interruption or your patience, but we always stop for a cause for the pause. So again, thank you, Swagged Out, for your support. Let's continue with our normal broadcasting.
Embarrassed.
That's literally family.
Like, you hear this? Oh, I'm a live streamer. I'm embarrassed.
Now you're getting on it. Now none of it is feeling upset too.
Okay, then tell them to stop talking. Fine. Then just leave me alone. Tell them Tell him to leave me alone. I respect you. Just leave me alone. Sorry that it's not real life and it's a live stream and fucking we're supposed to be normies when we stream. Whoop.
Sold out.
Dinner.
Let me just say. Because y'all don't donate. The fuck? Don't pay. I can't go anywhere with y'all. Fucking, I have to live on an RV and die a little bit, and lose a YouTube channel. Y'all don't donate. What do you expect? And I know your ass don't donate because I've seen it. I've seen your name, bro. I've seen your name. I know you don't donate. Your donation name would come up if you donated, but you don't because you're poor. Figure it out. So yeah, sell out, dude. Take one just a stream like this. I'd fucking love to just stream it. Like eating here in New York for New Year's. I know I wouldn't be here. I've never been able to get to New York as a streamer on YouTube because
they were gonna pay for you to have a night out like this.
Chat? No.
Is that what your point is?
They would not.
It feels like it's like 11.
Huh?
It feels like it's 11 o'clock.
No, it's 8:45. I was just showing you the watch.
Oh, it's a countdown.
I'm showing you the watch.
What are you
gonna get a fucking nice Apple Watch for $800? Because I want to be able to afford it. Trust me. Mondo agrees too. Mondo has a fucking nice watch. Well, Adriana here has a nice watch. Well, where's your nice watch? You can't afford it, but you can't live off donations.
Can I play devil's advocate? Since you said it, you have an Apple Watch, but you have PG content.
That's fine. Actually, it's PG-13. At least.
I think I'd rather have an Apple Watch. Can I have an Apple Watch? I want an Apple Watch.
Just think about it. You had to get blacked out drunk just to start getting donations. And then...
That's a lie. I've just done...
It's not.
I bleed from my chat.
You could get banned for it on YouTube.
I have been. I scalped
now. What do you do? And then I'll do your filet mignon.
Mignon,
dude. French.
Shut up.
Spank you like the fat bitch that you are. Sorry.
It's not. Do you think
Kick.com. Fucker.
I thought you said you're not gonna pander.
No, that's my own jokes. Hey, look how I just popped the crowd, dude. Oh, look at how it's just banging, chicken. Look, the chat's waterfalling after that joke. You know what I'm saying? Why you grill your meat? Grill your meat. Eat your feelings.
Are you guys okay?
Absolutely, dude. It's New Year's Eve. Want to clear some dishes, sweetheart? Absolutely. God bless you.
Yo, guys, make sure you
You love me? Goddamn right. Oh yeah, he started the pressing a couple hours ago. I'm the one continuing it.
You want to be a child, bro.
I'm being a child. I'm being the fucking man while you're fucking eating food, gaining weight before you do your New Year's resolution to lose weight that ain't never gonna happen.
You're literally being a child, bro.
You're literally arterial sclerosis in front of. Want to be friends with me and want to fucking ride the fucking wave and want to get embarrassed, dude. Cause you're 5 years ago, motherfucker. You hear me? 5, 6 years ago, nobody cares about your. Sorry, chicken. Trying to press me in the car like he's shit because he existed 5 years ago with his smart mouth. With some fake ass KCIP. I got real donators, dude. He needs alcohol. Give him a drink and give him fentanyl for his moods. Drug addict, fat boy.
Yes, Saint was about to.
No,
can you show him the door? Can you show him?
No, he's being funny.
He needs to go smoke a cigarette. Yeah, he needs to.
He wants to make, he's trying to force me to be a nicotine addict.
Oh, yeah, I just wonder if interrupt my customer. If anything is can be a little lower.
Yeah.
I really appreciate it.
Oh!
You need to talk outside.
I need inside voice. Right, see, she's telling you, shut up, chicken.
No, you
Everybody loves me.
Oh, he's okay?
You relax.
He's good?
like a little lower.
If he's good,
Absolutely, I'll never make another song.
okay, he's okay. He's okay. Okay.
I promise. Watch.
I'm so sorry. Thank you.
It's okay. No, they said you could scream.
No, you can scream. She said, "Shut up," and then I get kicked out. Don't troll me.
Dude, she said you're okay, dude.
Look at you, you crybaby. What are you bumping? Something? Look at him sending.
Huh? From what? Like,
Hey, look at Wanda. Wants to get the fuck out of here.
Just get ice cream. Just ice cream. And then.
Why don't you learn how to have a good time, you fucking uptight loser? Like.
No,
I had a good time saying you're not my vibe, bro.
Oh, I'm not.
Everybody's different, bro. You're just not my vibe.
What's your vibe? You're not getting an erection? What's your vibe? You just eating yourself to death? Sorry, I'm just asking interview questions.
Shut up.
You started it again.
All right.
Tell him not to talk to me. Okay. Be honest, you started with me first.
Hey, you know what? It's fine. Dude.
Don't shake your head. Mondo, that's not true. Why do you think you were getting hate there, Nez?
At first,
Let's talk. Are we talking? Cool.
At first we were talking, we were making jokes, but then you just
No.
you just wouldn't stop, bro. And I told you, please leave me alone.
Nope.
I'm stressful because I have an appointment for 7 o'clock. How am I lying?
Here's what happened.
No, you're drunk, man.
No.
I'm sober.
Mondo, listen to me. Mondo, we're talking.
I'm listening.
I'm out of character.
Oh no, like the 6 or something, 6 or 7.
When I'm off stream, I'm mellow.
That's fine.
Look, when I'm on stream, I become large enough.
I don't want to be around that.
Stop.
Nothing gonna stop you, there's nothing that strong. Some goes now, you really had a freak, so push it. Oh, yeah.
All right, let's jump over to part 2. Again, shout out to the Papa Green channel for part 1 of definitely go to Papa Green sub if you have not already. All right, so let's jump over to part 2. And then we're going to finish up the Saint coverage and jump over to what I really hope you guys are here for and what I brought you guys here for, which is going to be the coverage having to do with the Trump hotel truck bomber. And it's a email that he wrote or allegedly wrote and submitted to a lot of media agencies. And it finally made its way up to a main channel or the Sean Ryan Show, which if you're not familiar with this show, I'll be introducing you to the Sean Ryan Show. And this email that he's going to read and share is going to blow your mind because it talks about pretty much whistleblows a lot of information that I personally think right now we're facing as far as security threats as part of our national security. And I'll let you guys draw your own opinion, and we'll talk a little bit about it after we finish watching everything that I wanted to share with you. But again, in no way am I trying to share or push a certain opinion or stance with you guys after this, watching this. I just feel that it's very important to share, being that mainstream media is not doing a good job of sharing it, whether it's intentionally or just for whatever reason they're not. But definitely, if you feel like you should share it, I highly, highly, highly ask that you do, because definitely people need to be aware of what was spoken about on this email. All right. Let's go over to part 2.
I want you to know that I'm gonna miss you.
Introduction was fire, Papa Green.
The minute you walk out that door, so please don't go. Don't go. Don't go away. Please don't go. Don't go.
this night was Saint pressing Soy out of the car. Who'd you press out of a car?
No,
he wasn't in the car. Who'd you press out of the car?
I'm gonna tell you right now, bro. I'm gonna tell you, Doozy. I'm gonna tell you right now. If I had a problem with someone, I would them in the fucking.
Into who's the bot.
All right, so a little quick context. We're going to spend a lot of time watching part 2. Mainly the reason why I'm going to this part is because it does escalate, I think, at this part. In this video, and I'm not going to spoil it for you, Saint does get in an altercation with one of the other streamers in the Mole Mansion. It's my understanding that the New Year's evening festivities are wrapping up. Everybody's kind of getting back to the Mole Mansion. Saint's already there. And I think the owner of Mole Mansion has just arrived. And then let's play the clip.
Get their fucking ass whooped if they ever fucking come around me again. Sonic ran out. Look, here's Sonic's room right now. Hey, Sonic's talking shit. Where's Sonic? Here's his room. Sonic, I'm sitting in. Here's your room. Look, Sonic's talking shit. Look at me on Sonic's bed. Oh, look at me in Sonic's room. Is he talking shit? I'm laying on this bed. Ooh, he ran away because he knew I was coming back. Dude, I'm just gonna. Now it's my room. Now it's my room. It smells like Mexicans in here. Ew! It smells like south of the border, dude. Fucking musty ass. Fucking take a bath burrito, dude.
I invited you.
Okay.
I called you on the phone.
Okay.
I said, don't start problems with people.
I didn't.
Yes, you did.
I just annoyed
bro,
people.
Bro, how old are you?
Old.
Don't be acting like no fucking. You're not World of T-shirts, bro.
Well, I do have
World of
autism.
T-shirts is actually autistic.
I am too. I have Asperger's.
No.
I'm diagnosed.
Nah.
Oh,
Nah.
okay, but that's beside
World
the
of
point.
T-shirts is like you could see he's like mentally ill. You're just like
he's lower functioning. I'm high functioning.
No, you're not. High functioning, by the way.
Sonic. You blamed me, and I kept telling you it's just because you're getting mad.
12-year-old dude.
I kept telling you.
Stop talking like a 12-year-old.
I kept telling you.
Speak like a fucking man.
If you get mad,
speak like a fucking man. Don't talk like a fucking 12-year-old.
Stop it, Sonic. I kept telling you if you get mad, they're gonna keep sending more donos, and it's not me. And I kept telling you, just relax. Don't get out of the car.
All right.
We're
Originally,
friends.
you said you're gonna stay for 2 days, right? So it's been 2 days.
Oh, it is. Want to have some drinks on me?
No, I don't.
Why?
You're a fake person, bro.
No, Sonic.
No,
that's bullshit.
I'm
I'm being so real. I'm not even in character right now.
When you're hanging out in your room and you're just talking to your chat, no one's gonna call you on your bullshit. But I'm gonna call you on your bullshit. I can see you baiting. What's your money? Oh, look. Who's that about? Who's that about? Let me guess.
_Silverux donated $3.
Oh, I didn't
Sonic,
do that.
stop being a tough guy.
I'm not being
L
tough.
City bro.
Did I bait that one? Did I bait that one?
You really want to play dumb with me, bro?
Sonic, can you just be my friend, please?
Bro, you're way too fucking old. You're not Joshua Block. You're not World of T-shirts, bro.
Can you just
You're
just
not. You're
chill
not,
out and just be my friend?
You're not. No, you're manipulative. You're a fucking Jew. I understand it now.
Sonic, don't say that on stream. That's a bad word.
Isn't that what you are?
No. I'm American Indian and black, not Jewish.
Like you were talking a bunch of shit, bro. You were talking so much shit.
It's stream.
And no, it ain't no fucking stream, bro. Times have
on.
changed, bro. This ain't no fucking chicken Andy RV. Why the fuck do you think he dropped you off here? Because he didn't want to deal with you.
Did you fucking call me fake, motherfucker?
You are fake.
Do shot with me. Dude,
I'm not doing no
fuck
damn
you,
shots.
dude. This quadruple. Dude, that.
How about you shut the fuck up?
Oh, you want to press me? Come on, don't be tough with me, Sonic. I'm not drunk enough.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep.
Are your moobs yelling at me or you?
No, shut the fuck up. You're fucking annoying. You sound like a fucking 13-year-old boy. Shut the fuck up. People are trying to sleep.
He's pressed.
No.
Did I press your moobs?
You're just fucking annoying.
I'm sorry I pressed your moobs. I apologize.
Yeah. You sound like a fucking third-year proverbial.
Do you sleep with a skull cap on and glasses? Are you psychotic? Look how he sleeps, you guys. Socks, jeans, glasses, and a skull cap.
Yeah, that's how I sleep.
He's a serial killer.
How about you?
Dude, why don't you get comfortable in your bed?
How about you shut the fuck up? You're boring as shit. All you do is talk about people.
No, everybody's loving it.
Literally.
Dude, he sleeps like a maniac.
Doing your same ass boring ass stream. All you do is talk about other people.
Is it cold in there?
Welcome to the newest episode of Gossip Girl.
Look how cold it isn't in here. I don't have socks on.
This is the newest episode of Gossip Girl.
He's bundled up for the winter.
He's gonna gossip like a bitch all day. Great, cool. Good night.
Fucking pussy. Hey, Sonic, why don't you lactate all over your fucking stupid basement room with no woman lying next to you?
Seriously, shut the fuck up.
Wait, where's your woman?
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, there's your woman right there on your tits.
No, shut the
Quit playing with me, dude. I'm just having fun with you.
Yeah, it's
I'm so much better than you, dude.
Yeah, go do some IRL then.
Why don't you fucking milk your tits?
How about you fucking...
Why don't you make me stop telling you to milk your tits? Milk them right now. Squeeze the nipples.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
No, I don't grab your fucking shit.
I'm telling you, get the fuck out of here.
No, I'm telling you to fucking lactate your own nipples.
All right, I'm telling you to pack your shit and get ready to get the fuck
I'm
out.
telling you to be comfortable in your own bed and stop sleeping like a serial killer with...
All right, go back to your fucking grandma or whatever, dude.
Well, go back to being a virgin and jacking off the Pornhub. What the hell is his problem, dude? Just not giving anybody content and just taking monies for fucking doing shit and have no entertainment value, and I'm just here with a camera. Fuck you, dude. Oh, here's Sonic. He wants to be funny.
If you don't like it, you could get out. Here's your bags.
Oh, is it? Why are you saying it with half a man's ass?
Get the fuck out of
Oh, I
here.
can.
Seriously, dude.
No.
Go.
No.
Here's your bags. Take your
Who's
shit.
telling me to go? Oh, come on, Sonic. Don't get so butthurt because you have man titties. I'm not, dude. He's seriously touching my shit.
Get the fuck out. Here's your shit, bro.
Why are you touching my shit? All I asked you to do is be my friend, but you had to go to bed with your man titties.
Shit, just talking shit about everyone.
Well, hang out here and be my friend.
No, get your shit. Get the fuck out.
Nope, not doing it.
You want to just talk shit and go?
No, I wanted to hang out with you and get drunk.
Yeah. Get the fuck out. Go.
Make me get out.
No.
Tell Zaddy to tell me to go.
Go. Just go.
No, you can wake him up and tell him to
Just
me.
put your bags up. All right,
Sonic, don't be this idiot's friend.
I'm putting your shit outside.
No, you're not, Sonic, because if I actually get mad, you're going to be sorry. So just cut it out. I'm being nice to you.
Then shut the fuck up.
No, you put my shit back here. Bring it back here.
All you doing is talking shit about people, dude. What the
You grab my shit and you put it back where it
Why
was.
are you talking shit about everyone, dude?
Because you don't like me. No, get my shit.
How about you fucking mind your business, dude?
Why don't you milk your
How about
titties?
Dude, you could get the fuck out of here.
Put my shit back.
You could get the fuck out of
Do
here.
I touch your thing?
Dude, all you're doing is talking shit. All you're doing is starting problems.
Hang out with me and have a good stream, then.
You're no one to fucking hang out with, dude.
Hang out with me and have a good stream. You're
No.
being a and going in your room.
Everything about you is a piece of shit, dude.
Come on, Sonic. I'm only trolling you to get you out of your room.
Shut the fuck up. I'm trying to sleep.
Why?
I don't want to hear you.
Because you're a fucking normie all of a sudden. You're trying to sleep?
Hey, one idea.
Oh, the mole mansion sleeps?
No, just one idea.
That's why nobody watches.
Hey, let me give you an idea. How about you talk about your own life instead of talking about other people? Oh wait, you can't
Come out here and hang out with me and be a
Your
friend.
life isn't content.
No, I'm just
Your only
trolling.
content is talking about other people.
No, I'm just trolling.
Your
Come,
only-
stop it.
No, your only content is
Come
talking
out here and be a
about
friend.
who the fuck you are.
Dude, look at this weirdo.
Yeah, your only content.
Come out here and drink with me and be a friend. Have a stream. Have a stream.
Leave me alone.
He wants to.
Your only content is talking about other people.
No, I want to hang out with you
Talk
and have a
about your
good
own-
stream and
talk
get
about your own
drunk.
life. Talk about your own life, dude.
Come on.
No. Dude.
Where's my thing? Where did you throw him?
All right, over there. I didn't go far, bro.
Come be a friend.
Leave me alone.
How long have I? Come on, I came to New York to see you. No, fuck you, dude. I'm tired of it.
Back up. You're fucking don't fucking.
Okay, wait. There's
Lock
the.
my fucking door, dude.
Come on,
block-
dude.
don't
I came
block-
to New York to
That's
see you.
weird. That's weird. Back up.
Oh, it's weird. Don't project. I just want to hang out and drink, dude.
Yo, don't close my fucking door, okay?
No, I'm not letting you close it.
Why?
Because you're a goddamn pussy and I want to have fun with my friend, Sonic.
It's 7 a.m. I'm trying to fucking sleep.
It's 7 a.m. Yeah. It's New Year's.
How about you stop freaking yelling and just talk in a normal voice for a little bit?
Okay, we have to remind me of that.
Leave me a fucking alone.
Dude, shut up with the leave me alone.
I'm trying to fucking sleep.
Why?
You understand that?
Why are you trying to sleep?
Because I'm fucking tired. That's not you're living. You're in a place where people live.
I traveled fucking and you didn't, and you're tired.
I don't want to fucking hear, bro. Just let me go to sleep, okay?
I'm sorry. Stop being a dick, dude.
Motherfucker, I'm trying to sleep. It's not personal, okay?
It is personal.
I want to freaking sleep.
Don't sleep. Have a stream with me. I'm going home, dude.
Shut the fuck up, bro. Just leave.
No.
Shut the fuck up.
Jesus Christ, dude. He sucks, dude. He's jealous of me. I don't care. I've been trying to be his friend for fucking 3 days now, and I'm over it. He's a fucking crybaby ass pussy, dude. Feels like the older IPG days. Yes! Hey, Sonic! It feels like the old IP2 days, says someone in my chat. Not because you fucking exist, you little bitch tit ass fucking bone on the sticks.
Touch my door, bro.
No, I'll touch your bitch tits. Well, let's touch his titties. Dude, can I flick your titty nipples? Let me flick his titty nipples. Don't get violent on me. I'll totally beat you up.
I'm not getting violent, but you need to
get your hands off me. Get your fucking hands off me before you get hurt.
I don't fucking knock on your door.
I'm gonna flick your. Look at him. Look at his titties, dude.
Yeah.
Stop touching me before I break your jaw, asshole. I almost just did it, Sadie. No, I can't feel good about beating him up. He's a girl.
Why are you finding reasons to leave the basement, racial slur?
No, you're moving out, right? Remember you talked all that shit, you're moving out, you show this motherfucker no respect who lets you live in a fucking place where you should be paying $3,000 a month and you pay $400. You're a fucking N-word, dude. Look at let's call you out for the N-word that you are.
Get off my dick.
Not on your dick, you're an N-word.
You're on it.
You're freeloading off the coolest motherfucker,
every time
dude.
You say Sonic, just imagine my dick in your mouth.
You're freeloading off a real motherfucker, dude. With your titties.
Real.
Look at his titties, dude.
Real fucking.
Look at his look, it's all gynecomastia. Look at his nipple, dude. Is it cold near Sonic? Look at him laughing because he knows he's a fucking pussy ass. He can't fuck with me, dude. Look at his face.
You wanted this apparently.
That's right. He wants content.
Yeah.
He don't want freeloaders, dude.
All right, I promise you this.
Look, I'll hang out with him for 3 to 4 days, and I'll go home to my girlfriend. And you know, Zed's gonna be like, he's saying,
no, you just fucking
cool ass time. You know what I'm saying?
Why you even?
Look at Zaddy laughing, homie.
Mm-hmm.
Cool ass time that we just had. Unlike with you, fucking pussy.
I'm not a pussy.
Saint Tim King $1
I'm the king.
Donated $3.
I'm the king.
Saint, it's
They
so
just
funny
said
how
it.
Sonic tried to press you out the place on New Year's, yet now you are chums with his landlord. Sonic is a coward hermaphrodite. Sonic has no respect for Zaddy. Saint is here buying Zaddy weed and king of the mold mansion. Saint number 1 2025. Let's go 420.
Go crawl back in your bed, you fucking girl.
I'm not a girl, bro.
Go crawl back in your mattress.
Stop acting like a child.
Go get under your blankets, pussy.
You're a fucking child.
We're trying to have fun and have a fucking stream.
Nothing fun about you.
No, me and Zaddy and Nenepis is having fun. You and Mondo, the fucking kick streaming ass fuckers, ain't having fun. You know why?
Yeah.
Normies with cameras, dude. You ain't worth shit.
Actually, do I right?
Nah, you ain't worth shit, dude. You're a fake ass heterosexual. First off, don't touch me. I didn't touch him, did I, Zaddy? He touched me, dude. Don't you fucking touch me, bitch boy.
I'm not touching you.
Don't touch me.
No,
I'm talking to you. Don't you touch me.
You're just depressing, dude.
I'm about to fucking make you not alive in this fucking basement, N-word.
You're about to go, okay.
I'm about to make you eat your own bitch tits. I'm about to rip them off you and make you eat them.
The fuck is your problem, dude?
Because fuck you after fucking 2.5 days, motherfucking pussy.
Hold on.
Yeah, all right.
Hold on. Let's rewind that part again. I don't know. I saw it, and it sounded like he did hit him at some point or slapped him, but let's rewind that. We'll slow it down and see if that's, I think, the first I think, part in what's probably going to be a not so great of a view. I think I'm not trying to spoil it for you guys, but this does escalate into, I think, a fight, if it's my understanding. But unfortunately, we don't have the best view on this clip. And again, it's not the clip itself, not Papa Greeny's fault. This is coming from whoever was. I think this is Saint's live stream, obviously. But let's just rewind that part really quick. Let's just check that out. One moment.
Pressing, dude. I'm about to fucking make you not alive in this fucking basement, N-word.
You're about to go, okay.
I'm about to make you eat your own bitch tits. I'm about to rip them off you and make you eat them.
The fuck is your problem, dude?
Because fuck you after fucking 2.5 days.
I don't know.
Motherfucking pussy.
I don't know. It's too hard to tell. I'm not even going to try to make any allegations or guess. It sounded like it, but that could have been Sonic just slapping his tripod or phone away. But it did sound like, you know, somebody's hand slapping skin. You know what I mean? But anyways, let's continue.
Yeah, all right. You hang out in the basement, you fucking ball of sticks.
Hey, pause for the cause. Pause for the cause. One, I want to say thank you to all the 5 new members that I came off of my little member grenade is what I call them. But I want to say thank you to Simply Tony for becoming a member of the jury. I appreciate you doing that. Hopefully you get to enjoy all the new emojis that you get access to and get to spam. You get a members only tab that you get access to. And most importantly, you are now a supporter of the NJ Courts TV channel. And for that, I appreciate you. And you get a gavel slam. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels for Simply Tony, please. I got to find my gavel. Dobbs, are you laying on it? Oh, shit. Hold on, Dobby. I got to see. Yeah, you are on it. Here you go. All right, let's continue. We're almost done with this clip here too, so not too long.
Go back to your fucking
Just
shithole
getting good.
with fucking normies who fuck with you on
Hey,
tape.
Brave,
They
thank you so
forgot
much,
about
Jade.
all the lore.
Hold
that's
on, let me
been
pause for the
clowning
cause. I
you,
apologize. I didn't
loser.
miss you there. We got Jade that became a member. I'm sorry, I didn't see that there, Jade. Thank you so much for becoming a new member. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels for Jade, please. And Jade, I appreciate all your support. You've got now access to all the cool emojis, including the spam the gavel emoji. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels for Jade, please. Jade, this gavel slam goes out to you. Thank you for becoming a member of the jury. All right, now we shall continue.
Hey, scamming out the mansion, you fucking ball of sticks with no license, fucker. No, Zaddy knows I'm right. Fuck him, dude. He's a fucking freeloader, dude. He's got fucking confetti cannons.
Right around the consumer houses all look the same. And what I mean by that is all look like the fucking episode of Borders
He ain't here.
Night.
Is he here? Is he behind that
Or
door?
whatever that show's called.
Open the door! It's going to... Come on, get a camera in here right now.
Wait, no.
Here it goes.
I'm gonna fight him. Stop. I'm gonna fight you, Sonic. Stop. Okay. Sonic, I don't want to go to jail. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Go in my room. Why the fuck are you going in my room? Can we talk? Why are you going in my room, bro?
Want to talk? You want to get beaten up?
That's not cool. Why are you going in my room?
No, it's my dad. Tell him.
Right, so unfortunately, we don't have the best view because
Tell him to shake my hand. Give me a shot, pussy. Hey, Monday, right? You don't want to shake my hand. No, dude, get him in, dude. Come on. Before I blast you, cannon in your fucking eye sucker, pussy. I'm gonna do it right now. How'd that feel, bitch? How'd that feel? How'd that feel? Prison.
Yo, calm down, man. Fuck.
Get out of my fucking room.
No, it's content, you fucking pussy.
It's not content.
Come on, man, TV, all that shit, dude.
So look at I took mercy on you.
donated $5.
No.
Now, again, I know it was kind of long-winded, and I wanted you guys to all see the complete clip just so that you can say you saw it. But the point I'm trying to make pretty much is from right when we get to this part of this whole, I guess you can call shenanigans or incident that happened, starting from the car ride that pretty much escalated to what you're seeing now, okay? This is the part that I'm talking about here where I'm trying to make my point is if you had just gotten bonded out of jail about a week prior to this and are on bond conditions that say you're not supposed to be getting in trouble, and especially when you're starting shit with people that have already pretty much already told, I've already made a point that they don't like what you're doing, right? So where I'm going with that is most likely they're probably going to call the police when you do end up assaulting them or doing something that would allow them to call the police, okay? It's not just going to be a, ha, 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 all right, dude, let's have a few shots and we're over with, okay? Now, did that happen? Apparently nothing happened. I don't think the police were called. But they could have very easily. And then if that would have happened, now this bozo would have ended up breaking the conditions of his bond, being arrested and put in jail in New York City, and Lord knows what, would have been from there. Would he have been stuck in jail for New Year's Day? Would he have been bonded out? Would they have just released him? I can't tell. I'm not a gypsy. But either way, that was the point I was trying to make by showing these clips and showing just the type of behavior that this individual, showed throughout his, nothing, like I said, he's more than welcome to celebrate New Year's Eve like everybody else. The only thing is when you're an alcoholic and you know that mixing in alcohol turns you into a fucking fighting drunk, it's probably not a good idea to be going out, especially in the public, or doing what he's doing right now when you're facing 4 charges, is all I'm trying to say, okay? Let's continue. We're almost done here.
Stop, dude. Your screen's on the floor now.
Okay.
Stop.
He wants to play.
I'm not playing. Stop. 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 Stop.
Why are you doing this, bro?
Stop.
Why am I doing what?
Why are you fucking harassing me?
Stop, dude. Stop.
Oh, you missed it too.
Not to mention, I think that's one of the pussiest things a guy can do is spit. I can't stand people like that. And who else do we see that does? I'm not going to mention their name, but I think some of you in chat know exactly who I'm talking about, all right? You kind of see a lot of similarities, right? But anyways, yeah, that's the pussiest shit you can do is spit. And I mean, forgive me for the language I'm using, but I just want to throw that out.
Spit on me, dude?
Yeah. Call the cops. Prison.
Stop.
Okay. The fuck? Oh, I muted it, bro. I'm not putting it.
Stop.
Why are you doing this, bro?
Why are you doing it?
You're fucking.
Why have you been doing it for 3 days?
You're fucking harassing me.
No.
Man.
Calm down, dude. Stop.
Zaddy, tell him.
Stop.
Fucking trying to.
And then you come out and attack me when I'm trying to be friends with you?
You're not trying to be friends.
No, you came out and put your hands on me, asshole.
Yourself in my room.
Sure. Tell him that he put his hands on me.
Yeah, and I fucking apologize.
No, you're sorry, so am I.
It's gonna be
And I'll tell you one other thing. If let's just say there wasn't these other individuals that were there to break up that fight, Saint's a type of person based on the other previous fights I've seen him get on the live streams, is he has no control. He's pretty much blacked out drunk. So he's a type of guy that, let's just say he got on top of Sonic, right? He knocked Sonic out when most of us would probably call that the fight right there. All right. Saint's the type of guy that would still probably just keep beating on somebody, okay, until he just probably, kill the person or, nearly kill the person. Again, I'm just giving you guys a scenario here. That's not what happened. But that's just what I'm talking about is based on the guy's history, he's very uncontrollable. And that is not a good combination when you have a temper like that mixed in with alcohol and being blackout drunk, okay? And then, not to mention, facing 4 charges, including a felony and having bond conditions, all right? So, and I think we're about just a few minutes away from this being done.
a fire. I swear to God.
Mother, tell him. Put me on my enemy.
Guys, it's gonna be a fire. Guys, stop. It's gonna be a fire. It's
Tell
gonna
him
be a
that.
fire.
Give me, shake my hand. Give me a shot. I'm gonna do it right now.
Look, it's fire there. It's fire.
What the fuck is your problem? I'm gonna explode this in your face. Why is your mom gonna stream with the rest of us? Streaming that. Give me that hat. Give me that fucking hat. Like I didn't have my first live stream with you on YouTube.
It's off now. It's off.
You look like a fucking penis. You ain't acting like it. No, it's so
Sonic has a deadly
No,
It's on?
you ain't acting like it.
Fuck, it doesn't turn off. Oh shit! It doesn't turn off. Do you have a?
Calm down. No, he started it. He put his fucking hands on me. He wants to die.
I know, I'm under
Put your hands on me first. You're lucky I take mercy on you. No, you came out of
It's not turning off.
No, you leave me alone. You came out of your room. You came out of your closed door. You were behind a closed door, and you fucked with me, dude.
Oh, let's go.
Stop! No, stop!
Guys, it's a situation.
I'm your friend.
Saint.
Look, me and my enemy.
It's a situation. We need to call the fire department right now. It's not turning off. It's fire there. It's fire. It's heat. No, it doesn't turn
Stop
off.
pushing me. Slow it out. Stop it.
Oh no!
Why are you being awesome? Slow it out.
Your hair is with fire.
I know. I ain't going in your room, fucker.
It's fire there.
I love you. I want to make up some son. Hey, son.
Guys,
Why don't you come out and get streamer
My
with the
kid.
rest of us, dude? Instead of hating on me, dude. Like I didn't have my first live stream with you on YouTube, dude. One of my best memories ever. No, you ain't acting like it. No, you ain't acting like it.
Uh-oh, we've got breaking news. Breaking news. Joe Miller says, Saint talking about you on his live, threatening legal action, NJ. Oh, my God. Let's see if we can look him up and see what he has to say. I could just imagine. Oh, man. I remember, I think it was Saint that was watching. Somebody was watching me. It was, I think, when he was on, like, I don't know if they were on the RV or something, when he was hanging out with Blade and they were at somebody's home. It was a female. And I remember they were watching me for whatever reason. And I swear it was him. And he goes talking about something about, you know, being featured on this show or something. Well, you made it. Oh, shit. Let's see. Okay, I think this is him. Saint 10. Let's see. Live. Yeah, this is it. Snowed in with magic. Here we go. Let me share this.
Please be quiet. I'm like, dude, it's a New Year's Eve stream.
Let's see what he has to say. I'll shut up.
He's timing out everybody. This is the whole ration time.
Saint, he's playing you now, Saint.
How the hell did this guy get mod? Or
What up, everybody coming into the chat? What up, Chicken Yell? What up, Ryko? What up, Yes House Return?
watch this.
I wonder if they've got a condition in his bond. I don't know if it would be in the bond, but God, I would imagine that the judge would have had some type of release condition stating that
when stuff like this goes
shouldn't,
on, guys,
especially if it's being
means
TV-related charges,
so jealous of
that regardless of whether the victim wants to press charges or not, I would imagine because it's a liability thing, that judge would have some type of condition that he shouldn't be near a certain distance. Now, I'm not saying that's the case, but in a lot of the cases that we've covered in the past, we've seen that as far as the bond conditions or the release conditions. So I'm actually amazed that they're actually back together, you know, and streaming. Okay, if you're back together and hiding it, that's a different thing, but making it obvious with your stream title. But again, maybe it's not against his conditions, and that's why he doesn't care. So. I might have to rewind to the part that he was talking about legal actions against me. Let's see if I can rewind. He might have that off. Let's see. No, he got it off. Let's see. Let's go back.
I gotta wait to you. Sonic's like, my final thoughts on Sonic. What? And fucking Shadow, dude. Like, where's your, like, you know, but see, I already have, like, such a zero tolerance policy for him that, like, he's one of these people who, look, he doesn't have any content unless he's talking shit on somebody.
Okay, I think this is the part here.
Because he's such a geek. Whenever somebody has any kind of trouble,
and you have no clue who I am, saying
fucking pedo stash to stand up and be like and point the finger.
Oh yeah, here's the part.
Okay.
I'm looking really sick. Oh,
here it goes.
It's because I am sick. I just left the mold mansion. I'm like,
how many you want? Oh, hold on. Before actually, all right, I'll shut up.
Armadillo used to be in male streamers chat.
I was going to share with you guys the poll results.
Well, her boyfriend's chicken Eddie, so she really stopped him. How much to take it out of my lip? I'll take.
Oh fuck! It's not what I wanted to do. There we go.
No, because then I have to put it back in, and then it's going to be a whole thing. He was doing what? Talking all kinds of smack about me. I know Wild Ninja, but like,
he was talking smack about you. See?
Look, he doesn't have any content unless he's talking shit on somebody because he's such a geek. Whenever somebody has any kind of trouble, in New Jersey courts is the self-righteous fucking pedo stash to stand up and be like and point the finger. Okay.
Has Zane ever looked in a mirror? I wonder if they have mirrors.
Such a zero tolerance policy for him that, like, I welcome him to open up his mouth and talk shit before all the facts are in, because one of these days I'm going to get tired of him and I'm going to fucking hit him with a lawsuit. And I'm not some broke ass ski mask Andy. Okay. And
okay, let's stop that. One, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. Because if you weren't broke, then why do you have a public defender, Saint? As a matter of fact, you had a public defender the last 2 hearings we've covered from you. So either you're lying on the application for the public defender, or you are broke.
Never mind.
All right, we'll continue.
Being recorded. So that's the worst I would do. Exactly. Fucking little geek, dude, with a goddamn pedo stash, dude. Yeah, dude, I'd never break the law either if I was afraid of my own fucking shadow, dude. Like, where's your, like, you know, you're talking about a little fucking dwarf who lives with dogs. Like, if those dogs could talk.
What's wrong with dogs? Oh man, you're hating on animals now.
Tell us what your small wiener feels like in their butt. How's that for defamation? Allegedly.
Yeah, quick to use the allegedly word, aren't you?
I don't know why that happened. There you go. No, you didn't do anything.
I will gladly, Sigi.
You must have got.
I don't know if that's how you pronounce your name. As I've always said before, hold on, let me pause this. That's why it's crackling.
Don't spam.
All right, that's enough of this idiot. It crackles because I don't think my microphone doesn't work good when I'm playing something in the background, I think. Hopefully this is better. But anyways, what I was addressing was the part where he was talking about, you know, that he's not some broke piece of shit like Ski Mask Andy. I'm not sure if he is or not, but all I can do is just go off of public documents, which is what we do on this channel. And based on the last 2 public documents that we've pulled, or not even pulled, just that were available online to see, it appears that he's had a public defender the last 2 cases that he's had to go to court with. So either he's lying on the application for the public defender, or he really is broke. So, but either way, that was answering his one question. What else was he addressing? Oh, somebody had a question about a call. Absolutely. I have always, CG Segi, sorry if I said that wrong. I've always said on this channel, as long as the individual is not banned off of YouTube, which I'm not sure if Saint is or not, but we'll just assume he's not. They are more than welcome to come up on a panel if they want to discuss their case. Absolutely. We've only had 2 people because of TOS reasons that aren't allowed on this panel, but he's certainly not one of them. So, Saint, if you are listening, you are more than welcome if you want to come up and discuss your case to either reach out to me on Instagram or just come into the chat. All right, so I think we are going to end. That is a perfect segue into ending our coverage on Saint, with further coverage coming on. When did we say his hearing was next? Let's see here. Let me share this tab with you. Let me just make sure you guys can see what I'm looking at. There you go. I want to always say June. Not July. Let's scratch that. His next hearing is January 22nd, 2025 at 1 p.m. his time, which I believe is Eastern time. All right. Now you get to see this beautiful face again. All right. So I'm going to take a quick little break. I'll let you guys take a little restroom break, get you another drinky if you need to, because we're going to get into it, man. Like I said, this is the real reason why I hope a lot of you are here for this show, is to follow this coverage that we're about to step into. You can even call it a rabbit hole, really. And again, I just want to be clear about everything here. That one, the main coverage that we're going to be watching is going to be coming off of the Sean Ryan show. So shout out to his show. I'll be putting out the link to his show and the link to this specific episode. He has made it clear that he has no problems in sharing in any of his content. As a matter of fact, he encourages it as long as you're transformative or give him credit for the content, which we will be. We're going to be watching the clip. That's the best way just to put out this information. You know, I'll give you a little pretext, but then I'm going to shut the fuck up. We're going to watch the clip, and then we'll have a little discussion is pretty much it. All right. That's all I have left for this show. If you have, if national security is a priority of yours, if the safety of your family, your grandkids, your children is important to you, if you are one of these people on the East Coast, or now I hear there's a lot of other states that are starting to see these drone-like, and I say like because these are not drones that are flying above us, okay? And again, this all started stemming from those sightings on the East Coast. You want to tune in to what you're about to see. If you have not had a chance to already either A, catch this episode of the Sean Ryan show, or B, have caught it on one. So far, I've only seen mainstream media channels that have just slightly dipped into this email, which is pretty much what you're going to be listening to. Is they're going to be reading the email that was sent to multiple media agencies. Okay, the problem is either these agencies didn't see the email, or they just didn't care because they just thought it was some crazy Yahoo. Just, you know, I don't know. I'm not ABC. I'm not NBC. They probably get millions of emails a day. So I'm not sure if they have AI that goes through those, if they have, you know, actual human beings that they pay that goes through their emails. But regardless, long story short, pretty much it took I would say, I wouldn't call it a low tier. Let's just call it a mid tier Twitter channel that covers military. What's the best word? I guess it's a channel that allows people that are either in active duty military, retired, whatever, to be able to oh man, I just had the word whistleblow. There we go. Whistleblow and do it anonymously. So he received this email and brought it to the attention of the Sean Ryan show, which he doesn't have any relation to that show. He doesn't know Sean Ryan personally. It was, I think he said, and you're going to hear this in the episode, I think it was a friend of his knew the producer of Sean Ryan's show, and that's how they were able to get in contact. But either way, even the Sean Ryan show received this email, but they had missed it. Okay, they're a big channel. They've got over, I think, 2 or 3 million subscribers. Okay, they're sponsored. They're the big thing, big time. Okay, and they even missed it as this episode was filming live. They had one of the producers go through their email, filter it out, and find the email. But either way, long story short, I always say that short story long with me. You guys are going to get to listen to the contents of this email. And like I said, I'm going to let you guys make your own opinion from what you hear. But am I able to confirm, or did Sean Ryan, was he able to confirm yet that this was an email that came from this bomber? No. But based on what these guys do, what they've done, because they're retired, based on their history, both of these individuals being what I would call pretty much experienced military men, have both gave their opinion that they find that this is a real, genuine email, and that yes, it did come from this this individual that killed themselves in the process of detonating a bomb that was inside a Cybertruck in front of the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, Nevada. Okay, so and you guys in chat, please, I encourage you guys to have your conversations about anything that you guys want to, about what we're going to be covering now. So let's move on to this next, I guess we call it just part 2 of this episode. Oh yeah, I was going to get a refill on my drink. So yeah, if you guys want to take a quick time out, I'm going to be back in a minute. Literally a minute. I'm just going to get a refill and I'll be right back, and we'll crank this. Oh, I'm not going to use the word crank. We'll start this coverage. Get it? Crank? Is that my laughter? Rim shot. All right, there we go. I told you it was going to be less than a minute. All right. I just got a water. I didn't go get a refill. I see some of y'all did, so I'm going to wait a little bit because I don't want to start and say that I, told people to go get a drink and then start when they're out getting their drink. Well, welcome everybody coming in. Welcome to all the members of the jury. What up, Vanessa Jean? Welcome to all the new members today. We had, I think, a total of 10 new members today because we had, I gifted 5 memberships. Cat Crazy gifted 5 memberships earlier. We had a lot of new members that joined in with Jade and Simply Tony. Thank you for Swagged Out and Darlene Valenzuela for your monetary donations. Baseline Measure celebrated a 21-month anniversary today as a member of the jury. Cat Crazy celebrated a 21-month member anniversary as a member of the jury. Dawson celebrating an 11-month anniversary as a member of the jury. But again, thank you everybody for your support, and I appreciate everybody taking your valuable time out of your Tuesday today to hang out with me on the NJ Courts TV news channel. Seeing, I'm sorry, I'm still not used to looking up at the camera there. You know what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to move this camera in front of my laptop. 1, it'll get a better view of the studio, but 2, it'll just be so much easier than trying to look this way. Especially, like, I don't know if you guys realize it because it's hard for your guys to see on your side of it, but I literally got the camera at 1. If you can imagine like a square room, and imagine like you're trying to touch one corner of the room with one arm, and then with the other, you're trying to touch the opposite corner. You know what I mean? It's basically what I'm trying to do with like talking on the mic and then looking that way. It's going to make me cross-eyed for sure. All right. But anyways, I think that's enough time for everybody to take a little break. We would rather look... We'd rather look at chat. We would rather you look at chat. That's true. I mean, it does help. I think I've actually been interacting with chat a little bit more now with this new setup. I would hope so. At least the cam isn't shaking. Good. Hey, you know what? That's another good observation, and it's one that I've always noticed because I do sometimes go back and watch my streams just to see if there's anything I pick up that I can, change or fix. And that was one thing that I hadn't noticed until a few streams ago, where because I'm either like typing or especially the gavel slams, or just my table moves easily, it shakes the video. So yeah, no, I definitely like this being on a tripod because I can slam the shit out of my gavel and it's not going to shake the camera. Oh, stop it. We still cleared 50 thumbs up, I think, on the last stream, so it couldn't be that bad. All right. So let's get to part 2 here. So basically, I think I've given you enough pretext. I'm just going to start the episode. Let me get some links put out first, and then we're just going to hit play. Like I said, we're not going to watch the whole episode, obviously. I'm going to fast forward to the part where they start reading the email. I think I'll let like the little introduction part play where they both kind of, or the guy that received the email originally that's sharing it with the Sean Ryan show kind of gives his little background and how he received the email. And then pretty much I think they go straight into reading it. As soon as they get done reading it, and I'm going to fast forward to another part of the show that was towards the end. I'm going to share what I'm so sorry I forgot the guy's name. This is the guy that has the Twitter channel, and he's going to introduce himself here in a bit. As soon as the episode starts, but he also speaks about some other information aside from what's at hand, what they were discussing that has to do with national security. And I think it's definitely something, me as a person that lives so close to the border, it's definitely a concern for me. But for anybody, especially those that travel, especially on airplanes, this is a huge concern. And I hope you do stay to listen to this part. I got 53. Yeah. I was guessing on that, so I'm glad I was at least 3 over. All right. So let's just get going here with sharing some links, and then we're going to get right to it. And again, all these pictures behind me, this all ties into that, okay? So the email from the truck bomber ties into these drones that you see the picture right above. And then it ties into what you see below, which is a picture of one of the border checkpoints or immigration checkpoints here at one of our border locations. This all ties in, and you'll see here in a bit. All right. I already got this ready to go, so let's jump over here. Mr. Sean Ryan. Oh, no, I don't want you as a separate one. So for those that may be unfamiliar with this news, let me just share this really quick while I'm getting the Sean Ryan report up. This is just a very quick snippet from, what is this? Sky, was this? No, it wasn't Sky News. Oh, I just had it. Inside Edition. Just a 1-minute clip that tells you about what happened, and then we're going to get to the Sean Ryan show. So let me share this really quick with you. Just again, to just give you guys a little context as to the incident itself.
One person is dead and several people were injured after a Tesla Cybertruck exploded outside the Trump Hotel in Las Vegas. The vehicle had just pulled up to the building, and within 15 seconds, it was in flames. One witness describes what she saw.
We had three explosions. The first one, where we saw the fire. The second one was, I guess, the battery or something like that. And the third one was the big explosion that smoked the entire area.
Mortar-style fireworks and gas canisters were evident in the wreckage of the truck.
I asked the cop, I said, do you think there's a body inside there? And he just nodded his head, basically, said, yes.
CBS News reports that the Cybertruck was rented to Matthew Allen Livelsberger, an active-duty U.S. Army service member who was on leave in Colorado. The truck was reportedly rented in Colorado through the Turo app, the the same car rental app that was allegedly used by the suspect in the New Orleans truck attack. The FBI is investigating the incident as a potential act of terror. This is Inside Edition Digital.
All right. So here's the link. This is again for the Sean Ryan show. This is going to be the link right to the episode that we're going to be watching and discussing. Highly recommend you subscribe to the Sean Ryan show, and shout out to this show for Sean Ryan putting out the stuff that he does and willing to talk about the things that he does. Guy's a total badass. Is an ex-military Navy SEAL. Let's see here. Let me share his. That's the link that I just shared. And let me share the tab here, get this episode going on. We're going to get into the full video mode here in a second. I just want to get to the part where they get going with everything. I think they actually have, let me see here, yeah, here it is. There's some chapters. The shocking email. Here you go.
You're here today because of an email you received from Matthew Livelsberger a couple of days before the Cybertruck bombing at Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. You'll also be able to discuss what you know about the terrorists who conducted the New Orleans attack. Did I miss anything?
No, that sums it up. It's an Instagram account, goes by Terminal CW.
I think you would agree with that as an intelligence analyst.
100%.
And then additionally, there's a secure messaging app. And one of these guys on the list is still operational.
I'm just going to start it from like the very beginning. I want the guy that has the Twitter channel to introduce himself. So it starts right here. So let's just get it going. Here we go.
And come out. My phone is blown up. Apparently CID Army interview. The first.
Here we go.
Sam Shoemate, welcome to the show, man.
Rewind.
Thank you.
I'm nervous about this one.
Yeah, me too.
I'm really nervous about this one. So yesterday I come into work and our stuff's been exploding because of the Sarah Adams, had Sarah Adams, Scott Mann, legend, did an interview with Masood, kind of warning everybody about it's going to be a lot of terrorism here in 2025. Didn't take long. Jan 1, it hit. And, it's interesting. We couldn't get any mainstream media's outlets to pay attention to those interviews. And nobody would really give Sarah a voice. Now everybody wants to give Sarah a voice because, oh, guess what? The fucking CIA targeter was actually right. Mainstream media gave her no attention. So that's been going crazy. I come in yesterday and for an interview, the first thing I do is talk to my producer, Jeremy, and he says that he's been in contact with you and that you had received some type of manifesto or email from the Green Beret that set off the car bomb at Trump Hotel in Las Vegas.
Right.
Jump in an interview and come out. My phone is blown up. Apparently CID, Army CID, which is, how would you describe it? It's like it's
FBI light.
Yeah.
They are federal agents, but yeah,
the Army's FBI.
Yeah.
I get all these messages from these people that say CID is talking to this person and that person, and one of these guys on the list is still operational, and they want his name redacted. And every Green Beret I know is texting me about this. It fucking really freaked me out, man. It was like, well, how did this leak? Who's tracking my fucking phone? All that kind of stuff. So I just want to say thank you for being here because I was eavesdropping in on that conversation you had with Jeremy, and this is a big story, man. This is big.
Yeah, it is
real big, and so thank you for being here.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you.
But I do, before we get too heavy, I got some gifts for you. Here you go.
Excellent.
So we're talking about people monitoring the phone. Have you heard of the unplugged phone?
Yeah.
And for anybody that wants to purchase this phone, you can get it at unplugged.com/Sean Ryan.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks.
Yeah. So that the unplugged phone keeps big tech from monitoring your texts and your calls. There's a secure messaging app in there. There's a secure email. So get that thing wired up, and
absolutely.
Let's talk on that from now on. So,
Okay.
And then everybody gets a bag of these.
Been waiting for this.
Nice.
This is awesome. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Very cool.
But all right, let's dive into it. This is going to be kind of tough. I didn't have, like I said, I was interviewing yesterday, so we're kind of winging it here.
Yeah.
But, so before we jump in, I just want to say a couple things about today. And we're not necessarily validating what came in on that email. There's some pretty alarming stuff that came out in the email about the drones that we're seeing on the East Coast and some capabilities that China has, some capabilities that we have, some activity that went on in Afghanistan in 2019, which actually we do have news reports that is valid. A lot of this stuff actually really lines up, but we can't give it 100% credibility.
Right.
I think you would agree with that as an intelligence analyst.
100%.
And then additionally, there are a few names, two, I believe, that we are redacting from this because they are still operational. And as much as I would love to release those names, we're not gonna do it so that those guys can remain undercover and not burn their entire operation of what they're into right now. And there was one more thing. I want to give a little background on you. Retired from the Army in 2023 as a CW2 intelligence officer and understand the information war. In 2020, you were still on active duty. You started a social media account where you intended to share memes and GIFs. Despite your intentions, the account grew into what it is today. You've developed, what is the account's name?
It's an Instagram account, goes by Terminal CWO.
Terminal CWO. You've developed a robust network of service members across the Department of Defense who trust you with their reports of unethical and in some cases illegal behavior from their leaders. You expose the unethical and illegal behavior while protecting whistleblowers in order to hold military leaders accountable, which is why you received the email from the Green Beret. And because of your background, you come across wild information all the time. You're here today because of an email you received from Matthew Livelsberger a couple of days before the Cybertruck bombing at Trump International Hotel in Las Vegas. You'll also be able to discuss what you know about the terrorists who conducted the New Orleans attack. Did I miss anything?
No, that sums it up. Yeah.
Perfect.
I'll give a background on why that's significant so your viewers understand how this came into my inbox.
Perfect. One other thing that I just wanted to say to the audience is even though we are redacting these names from the episode, you pass that, I believe you passed that email on to the FBI.
Yes.
We're also going to pass it on to our contacts at the FBI. It's very obvious that people know it. Like I said, the CID has been telling everybody. In fact, we talked to Jeremy, who's sitting over there, my producer, me, him, and my attorney, Tim Parlatore. We're up till about 10:30 last night talking to the chief of staff?
The Army Chief of Staff POA.
The Army Chief of Staff's POA took a major interest in this as well. And, you know, one of the things that he said, maybe I'll wait till later to bring that up, but I don't know. I don't trust any of these people. I mean, public affairs officers are there to.
I'll keep my mouth.
Yeah. Create.
PAO is there to protect the command.
Yeah.
100%, nothing else.
Yeah.
They're not there to shed transparency on anything. They are there to protect the command.
Let's recreate what the story is. But, and you know what's interesting? Fuck it. I'm just going to say it. You know what he said? He goes, on the call, he said, I didn't talk to him. I didn't want to talk to him. But But so had them talk to him. He said, between me and you guys, this guy's DNA didn't match his son. And made it sound like it's some big secret. Then at 9:34 p.m., I think it was 9:34 p.m., the New York Post had a headline that said that this guy's, so they're trying to make it sound like this guy did this because maybe he found out the son wasn't his. But there's a lot more to the story, as you'll find out. So yeah. So let's go to you, Sam. Tell me how you got the email.
All right. So for context, I've run this account for the last 4.5 years. There have been people in and out writing articles and different stuff and just investigations, some big, some small, just trying to keep accountability in the military, but developed a robust network within the military, all branches, and people feed into this and send me messages and here and there. Nothing ever like this has ever come in. But well, it started off as comments. So when you have a big Instagram account, you're going to miss a lot of messages because people message, go to hidden messages and everything else. You miss a lot of stuff. Well, I kept seeing this comment on recent posts that I put in there, and it was from this burner account that said, hey, check your DMs, check your DMs, check your DMs. So I go in there and try to find it. There's no message from this guy, hadn't come through or whatever. And then he messages again once that message was opened up. And I said, hey, your previous messages haven't come through. What do you want to tell me? And he said, what I'm going to send you, now these are literally his words, what I'm going to send you is going to change the course of humanity. That was his phrase, change the course of humanity. Okay, a little bit dramatic. I get these messages all the time. People have this big story they want to tell. They want to expose their command, whatever. I take everything with a grain of salt until I have evidence and proof. So this guy is insistent. He tells me that he is a 18 Zulu who I've spoken to before, and he really needs to get this stuff to me. And then he talks about you. He says, I need you to get me in contact with Sean Ryan. I'm like, dude, I don't know Sean Ryan. I'm not that big, but he's insistent that I get him diverted to media sources, says go to Fox News, whatever else. And I said, all right, tell me what you got. So I give him my Proton email account, give him my signal number. And he reaches out immediately. And I'm going to read this initial message for you because this doesn't have names or anything else on it, but this was his message on Sunday. He reached out and said, like I said, this last Sunday, he said, sending with a VPN active on Wi-Fi only. Do not message me. I will send out updates via both Signal and email, but trust me, you're going to want to be involved. Well, first of all, no, I didn't want to be involved. Anyways, and then, so I didn't message. I responded back to his original Instagram message. And I said, hey, I got your message on Proton Mail. And he said, cool, delete this. So I deleted it. That's how I ended up getting this message on Tuesday. So the message that this right here, this manifesto, if you want to call it that, came in on Tuesday. And when I started reading this, my initial take was, okay, this is off the deep end. It's bonkers. I can't validate or verify.
Something I want you guys just to take in consideration is this email or manifesto that they're about to read. He received this prior to the bombing that happened on New Year's Day. So you've got to take everything they're saying or how he's presenting this as if you had received this yourself and didn't know about what had happened on New Year's Day. Okay, so that's kind of one of the reasons why when he first received this information, why he wasn't taking it very serious was obviously the incident on January 1st hadn't happened. Okay, the bombing hadn't happened yet. Just in case you got a little lost there. All right, let's continue.
Any of the stuff in this manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him that in a subsequent email. And I'll read that to you later, my response to him. And once again, my response to him elicited, hey, get me in contact with Sean Ryan, Fox News, and he even said Pete Hegseth. Get me in contact with Hegseth. And I'm like, dude, I don't have the incoming Secretary of Defense's phone number. Sorry, bro. That's the last time I talked to him. So yesterday morning.
What date was that?
That was Tuesday. That was this Tuesday. So we're Friday now. That was 3 days ago.
So
the day before
30th.
Yeah, the day before the attack. I dismissed this stuff out of hand.
The 31st. It was on the 31st.
Yes. In fact, I posted something on my I told your producer about this as well. but this was a post I made on Twitter. I was just trying to be humorous, off the cuff. It was, I didn't mean anything about it. I was just being humorous for my audience. I said, my inbox was especially eventful today. Allegations of war crimes, government anti-gravity technology, and fears about being tracked and watched by the feds. It's always, the world is ending and I have this information that needs to get to the media, and never, how you doing, brother? Everything all right? I was just playing off of a meme. It was just supposed to be a joke. That was the body of his email that he sent me. And I didn't think anything about it. I didn't know who Matt Berg was, Matt Livelsberg, or anything else. He told me who he was in the email. He pointed me to his LinkedIn account. I didn't know any of this stuff. And I was just kind of being humorous with my audience. Like, I get these crazy messages sometime. And then the day after that message, I wake up and my buddy was like, hey, Sam, nobody in the community seems to know this guy. Do you happen to know who he is? And I played that for you before we came up here. Just absolute shock. That's how I woke up yesterday.
Do you want to play it now?
Yeah. Excuse my language. I was definitely in shock. Let me find this chat. So
while you're digging through that, you know what we should do? I should get that Instagram account from you to see if they messaged any of our Instagram accounts. And we should also get that email address.
I deleted it.
You deleted it.
He told me to delete it and I deleted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should also get that email address and see if they sent it in through the website, and see if he tried to contact us, get that to the FBI.
So I'm in a military.
Hopefully they actually do something.
Yeah, I'm in a military group chat. Buddy Green Beret Corey, he says,
I'm going to do a quick pause for the cause really quick, because my phone had died really quick and I just turned it on. And as I turned it on, it looks like we had received the donation. Actually, we got a few donations, so hold on here. I want to shout those people out. So I want to say shout out to, hold on, let me get it pulled up here so I don't say this wrong. There it is. I had put it up on my chat. Shout out to Danger Ranger for the $1 Cash App. I'm going to see if they left the message here. Spam them gabbles in chat for me, please. Danger Ranger, this Gabble Slam goes out to you. Thank you for your donation. And then we've got another donation that just came through. One moment, please. I think this was from Joe Miller. Joe Miller, thank you so much for the PayPal donation. I appreciate that. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam those gabbles for Joe Miller, please. This Gabble Slam goes out to you, Joe Miller. I appreciate your support, my friend. And Joe Miller had a message. Hold on, I'm going to read it. Great job. I can't stand Saint. I appreciate that. And then let me see if our other donator had a message. Danger Ranger, my Cash app's acting funny. If you just want to spam a message, you're more than welcome to in chat. I appreciate your support. All right, let's get to it. Oh, geez, man. I rewinded it. Hold on. We're going to start right back where we were at. Let me get there.
The chief of staff?
The Army Chief of Staff PA.
The Army Chief of Staff's POA took a major interest in this. And at 9:34 p.m., I think it was 9:34 p.m., the New York Post had a headline that said that this guy's, so they're trying to make it sound like this guy did this because maybe he found out the son wasn't his. But there's a lot more to the story, as you'll find out. So
yeah.
So let's go to you, Sam. Tell me how you got the email.
All right. So for context, I've run this account for the last 4.5 years. There have been people in and out writing articles and different stuff and just investigations, some big, some small, just trying to keep accountability in the military, but developed a robust network within. And he reaches out immediately. And I'm going to read this initial message for you because doesn't have names or anything else on it, but this was his message on Sunday. He reached out and said, like I said, this last Sunday, he said, sending with a VP.
Oh, pause for another cause for sure. Vanessa Jean with the $10 super chat that reads, "This is amazing. Thank you for covering this." Vanessa Jean, thank you so much for your support. Sorry, I had to use the sound effect board. This gavel slam goes out to you, my friend. You guys know what to do in chat. Spam them gavels for me, please.
VPN active on Wi-Fi only. Do not message me. I will send out updates via both Signal and email, but trust me, you're going to want to be involved. Well, first of all, no, I didn't want to be involved. Anyways, and then so I didn't message. I responded back to his original Instagram message, and I said, "Hey, I got your message on Proton Mail," and he said, "Cool, delete this." So I deleted it. That's how I ended up getting this message on Tuesday. So the message that this right here, this manifesto, if you want to call it that, came in on Tuesday. And when I started reading this, my initial take was, okay, this is off the deep end. It's bonkers. I can't validate or verify any of the stuff in this manifesto.
Mm-hmm.
And I told him that in a subsequent email. And I'll read that to you later, my response to him. And once again, my response to him elicited, hey, get me in contact with Sean Ryan, Fox News, and he even said Pete Hegseth. Get me in contact with Hegseth. And I'm like, dude, I don't have the incoming Secretary of Defense's phone number. Sorry, bro. That's the last time I talked to him. So yesterday morning.
What date was that?
That was Tuesday. That was this Tuesday. So we're Friday now. That was 3 days ago.
So
the day before.
30th?
Yeah, the day before the attack. I dismissed this stuff out of hand.
The 31st. It was on the 31st.
Yes. In fact, I posted something on my I told your producer about this as well. But this was a post I made on Twitter. I was just trying to be humorous, off the cuff. It was I didn't mean anything about it. I was just being humorous for my audience. I said, my inbox was especially eventful today. Allegations of war crimes, government anti-gravity technology, and fears about being tracked and watched by the feds. It's always, the world is ending and I have this information that needs to get to the media, and never, how you doing, brother? Everything all right? I was just playing off of a meme.
Mm-hmm.
It was just supposed to be a joke. That was the body of his email that he sent me. And I didn't think anything about it. I didn't know who Matt Berg was, Matt Livelsberg, or anything else. He told me who he was in the email. He pointed me to his LinkedIn account. I didn't know any of this stuff. And I was just kind of being humorous with my audience. Like, I get these crazy messages sometime. And then the day after that message, I wake up and it was like, hey, Sam, nobody in the community seems to know this guy. Do you happen to know who he is? And I played that for you before we came up here. Just absolute shock. That's how I woke up yesterday.
Do you want to play it now?
Yeah, excuse my language. I was definitely in shock. Let me find this chat. So,
while you're digging through that, you know what we should do? I should get that Instagram account from you to see if they messaged any of our Instagram accounts, and we should also get that email address.
I deleted it.
You deleted it.
He told me to delete it, and I deleted it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We should also get that email address and see if they sent it in through the website, and see if he tried to contact us, get that to the FBI.
So I'm in a military.
Hopefully they actually do something.
Yeah, I'm in a military group chat. Buddy Green Beret, Corey, he says, at Sam. No, nobody I've asked in the community knows him. You is at 8:46 a.m. yesterday. So I woke up and I said, OF, I'm shaking. This guy emailed me 2 days ago. I'm not playing. And then he said, damn. And then this was my response to him at 8:48. Like, just woke up.
Dude, I'm fucking shaking, bro. You don't understand. This guy emailed me and told me he was being watched by the FBI and Homeland Security, but they weren't going to do anything to him because he had a VBID. I'm not fucking playing, dude. I have the email. I am shaking, man. This is nuts.
And it goes from there. And I sat there for probably an hour talking to my wife. I'm shaking. I can't even think straight. Like, normal day is shot, and I didn't know what I want to do. Do I sit on this? Do I do nothing with it? I've got to tell somebody. I've got to tell the FBI at least, because this is huge. This is all over the news. And then I was like, well, dude, this guy wanted to get in contact with Sean Ryan, so let me get this to Sean Ryan, see if I can get with him. And I had a buddy who knew your producer, and we went from there. But
wow. Do you want to read the email?
Yep. So this email came in on December 31st at 10:42 a.m. That is Tuesday. He said, in case I do not make it to my decision point or onto the Mexico border, I am sending this now. Please do not release this until 1 January and keep my identity private until then. First off, I am not under duress or hostile influence or control. My first car was a 2006 black Ford Mustang V6 for verification. What we have been seeing with drones, he puts that in quotes, he says drones, is the operational use of gravitic propulsion systems powered aircraft by most recently China and the East Coast, but throughout history, the US. Only we in China have this capability. Our OPSEN, that's Operations Center, our OPSEN location for this activity is in the box below. China has been launching them from the Atlantic from submarines for years, but this activity recently has picked up. As of now, it is just a show of force, and they are using it similar to how they use the balloon for SIGINT and ISR, which are also part of the integrated comm system. There are dozens of those balloons in the air at any given time. The so what is because of the speed and stealth of these unmanned aircraft. They are the most dangerous threat to national security that has ever existed. They basically have an unlimited payload capacity and can park it over the White House if they wanted. It's checkmate. U.S. government needs to give the history of this, how we are employing it and weaponizing it, how China is employing them, and what the way forward is. China is poised to attack anywhere in the East Coast. I've been followed for over a week now from likely Homeland or FBI, and they are looking to move on me and are unlikely going to let me cross into Mexico, but won't because they know I am armed and I have a massive VBID. Let me pause right there for a second. So he says a massive VBID. When I was talking to the FBI yesterday, they didn't know what a VBID was. I had to explain what that acronym meant, literally.
You fucking serious?
Dead serious. I said it twice, and he goes, you said that word VBID. Can you tell me what that is? For your audience, a VBID, for your audience who has not been in the GWOT for the last 20 years, a VBID is a vehicle-borne improvised explosive device. In layman's terms, a car bomb, what we saw at Trump Tower. So backing up, he says, I am armed and have a massive VBID. I've been trying to maintain a very visible profile and have kept my phone, and they are definitely digitally tracking me. Here's where he gets into the other stuff. And this is where we had to redact the names. Well, your producer redacted the names. I have knowledge of this program and also war crimes that were covered up during airstrikes in Nimruz province, Afghanistan in 2019 by the admin, DOD, DEA, and CIA. I conducted targeting for these strikes of over 125 buildings. 65 were struck because of civcas, that's civilian casualties, that killed hundreds of civilians in a single day. U.S. FORA continued strikes after spotting civilians on initial ISR. It was supposed to take 6 minutes and scramble all aircraft in CENTCOM. The UN basically called these war crimes, but the administration made them disappear. I was part of that cover-up with U.S. FORA, an agent, redacted, of the DEA. So I don't know if my abduction attempt is related to either. I worked with redacted IO staff on this as well as the response to Bala Murghab. Redacted commander at the time, redacted can validate this. You need to elevate this to the media so we avoid a world war because this is a mutually assured destruction situation. Then he says, for vetting, my LinkedIn is Matt Berg or Matthew Livelsberger, an active duty 18 Zulu out of 110, that's 1st Battalion, 10th Special Forces Group. My profile is public. I have an active TSSCI with UAP, USAP access.
What is USAP? Do you know what that is?
I don't know what that is. But I checked his credentials on LinkedIn. So that was the first thing I did. I went to his LinkedIn page. First thing I noticed was all of his bona fides were in place. He has all the UAS training from USASOC and everything else. And so I said, okay, at least the guy knows what he's talking about with drones. That was a very rough dig into the guy. But my issue was I couldn't validate or verify any of this information. And I told him that. And how I responded to him was in a subsequent email. I said, this is obviously a very big deal, but I don't have anything to verify this information with. Talking about gravitic propulsion systems without evidence just makes me another UFO talking head. Like, I'm not going to go on my social media page and start talking about UFOs and anti-gravity systems and everything. I don't know what you're talking about. I can't. And he said, can I get on Fox News Contact on Signal as well as Sean's show? Hegseth would be good too. That was his last message to me.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know, the thing is, what is a gravitic propulsion system?
To be honest with you, it is a fancy term you're going to find in science fiction. You won't find it in any, as far as I know, you won't find this in any kind of official manual or, scientific research. This is all science fiction. So, but what struck me is his use, what strikes me now, not then, but what strikes me now is his use of a very specific term that nobody else call it. If you asked me, I would say an anti-gravity propulsion system. That's how I would describe it because I don't know this stuff. He said gravitic propulsion system.
We looked that up last night too, and all we could find was same thing, science fiction type stuff. But there are some things that line up. One is, like I had mentioned, well, let's talk about the guy's story. Obviously, he had a VBID. Obviously, he was in the military and served. And the thing that he was talking about in 2019, we pulled a report. This is from October 9th, 2019. UN report find alleged drug facilities were not lawful target airstrikes caused significant civilian casualties. The United Nations Special Report, which examines the impact on civilians of the United States airstrikes on alleged drug processing facilities on 5 May 2019 in Afghanistan, determines the operation caused a large number of civilian casualties. The report also examines the legal framework applicable to this incident. In June 2019, the UN assistance mission in Afghanistan, together with representatives of the Afghanistan Independent Human Rights Commission, conducted a site visit to areas impacted by the strikes in Farah Province, Bakwa District, as part of its extensive fact-finding into the 5 May incident. The UN verified 39 civilian casualties, among them 14 children, 1 woman, from multiple airstrikes on more than 60 sites that the United States, Afghanistan identified as drug production facilities in Bakwa District and in parts of neighboring Delaram District of Nimraz Province. Moreover, the UN is working to verify credible reports of at least 37 additional civilian casualties, the majority of whom were women and children. Although airstrikes on the alleged drug processing facilities had taken place before, this was the first time that UNAMA had received reports of large number of civilian casualties resulting from such an operation. And it goes on. I'm not going to read all this. We'll link the article here. But so that 100% lines up. The other thing, that really struck me is, like I had mentioned, after our phone call, I jumped in an interview. After the interview, checked my phone, and I had several Green Berets, former Green Berets, one still active. Actually, I'm just going to say it was Tim Kennedy sent me a message late last night about 9 p.m. and said, hey, I should have brought my phone up here, but hey, basically that the USASOC wants to give me more context on what had happened on this guy. And so first I wasn't going to take the call because I don't trust the government anymore. I don't think anybody does. But I was on the phone with my producer, who was a naval surface warfare officer, and my attorney, Tim Parlatore. They said we should talk to him. So I called Tim, was really pissed off, reamed his ass about it, and then later apologized. But, I think you said you had mentioned that you had received a message from somebody that says nobody's heard of this guy. Tim sent me a picture of him shooting with this guy. And I don't know if I should release that photo or not, but Tim basically told me this. So I got the POA's number, the public affairs officer, sent it to Jeremy and Tim. He talked to them. And what they wanted us to know was that this guy was an upstanding soldier, an excellent operator, was moving on, was moving towards retirement and moving on to basically enhance the future of warfare. They wanted us to know that. Then the PA officer, sounds like almost jokingly said, which I don't know why you would joke about this, said that, oh, and between us, which why the fuck would a POA officer say between us? I mean, if they didn't want us to know that information, then they just wouldn't have told us that. But they wanted us to know, obviously, that the DNA with his supposed child was not a match. And so I think what they were trying to do is basically make this out to be, oh, this is why this happened. He got bad news that that's not his child, and so that's why he did it. But with all the other context, especially with the 2019 incident, which was obviously a cover-up, I think that has a major role in this. The other thing is, I started receiving a lot of messages from one of the redacted names, who's a DEA agent, the one that he's talking about in the email to you. We got it from multiple sources, one of which was actually a videographer for me, I think 4 years ago. He worked for me a very short period of time. I had to let him go. He joined the Army, went to OCS, became an Army officer, sent me a text, super freaked out. Apparently he was on some rafting trip with somebody that knows the DEA officer and said, hey, this guy's still operational. He wants his name redacted.
Wow.
Not the only one. Then I received a message from another very close friend of mine who's been on the show several times saying that he got word that this guy was still operational. And so that's why we decided to redact his name. I was getting upset because I didn't receive any communication up to that point. Well, then I checked my LinkedIn. I said, let me see if this guy actually messaged me. Sure as shit, that DEA agent did message me, said that he wanted to talk to me before tomorrow's interview. It was really important.
Wow.
We tried to contact him, not from my phone. I'm not calling any of these people, but from somebody else's phone. He didn't pick up, and we weren't going to send any text thread to show any communication between us any more than the LinkedIn message. And I didn't hit him on LinkedIn. So that also 100% checks out. Now, the weird thing is anonymous as this guy wants to remain, if I remember correctly, he posted something about the Green Beret that set the bomb off.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
that was his latest post. Well, Jeremy, what was it? What did the post?
And it was just a report of the story.
It was just a report of the story. So very interesting how all this stuff is lining up. What do you think?
I told the guys this downstairs, I jokingly said this to my wife the day that I got that email, because I read the email to her. You all have heard the email now. You realize without context of who this person is, how just crazy it sounds. And I told her, I said, well, I mean, I guess if the dude ends up getting rolled up by the feds or he gets killed, we got a story, huh? Man, famous last words, right?
Yeah.
That's so I looked at, and I want to give context on one of the things. I saw this going around on social media. People were saying that his Signal chat, his safety number changed. I don't know if you saw this on X, but it was all over X. Apparently his safety number on Signal changed. He messaged me on Signal. So I went on there to look myself to see if it changed. And sure enough, it had. On January 1st, after the bombing, after he was dead, his safety number changed. That's all he sent me. He said initial contact, and I gave a thumbs up, and his safety number changed at the bottom.
Look at that.
That's after he's dead. I don't know enough about Signal to know why that would happen. Somebody has to have manipulated that, though, and messed with it. Somebody had to have been in his account after the fact and done something for that to have changed.
What did the FBI say when you contacted him?
Not a lot. I gave him the story on what went down. Was very over the top, telling them, hey, I am being transparent in every way. Feel free to contact me at any time. This is my address, my name. This is why he contacted me. This is my social media page. This is any reason why this could have happened, why this got dumped on me. This is the information. They took it. They were gracious. They were nice to talk to. Mind you, I had to explain what a VBID was, which was disheartening because you're the FBI, but that's another issue altogether. But nothing beyond that. They said, thank you. And we'll be in touch if we have any further questions.
Well, they definitely got in touch with CID.
Yeah, they did.
Because that went all the way to the top of the Army. And, I'm going to dig in a little bit more on this report from 2019. However, according to international humanitarian law, including international customary law, facilities that contribute economically or financially to the war effort or of a party to a conflict are considered civilian objectives. The report jointly produced by UNAMA and the UN Human Rights Office concludes that the drug facilities associated with workers may not be lawfully made the target of attack and should be protected. The United Nations maintains that considering these objectives and individuals legitimate targets dangerously erode the fundamental principle of distinction, placing the broader civilian population and infrastructure at risk. The report sets out a number of recommendations, including that the appropriate and legal response to illicit drug activity is through law enforcement, not military operations that endanger civilians.
Well, and here's the thing. We want to know why the DOD is scrambling on this, why the FBI pushed this to them so quickly, to CID all the way up to the very top. These are very, very serious allegations.
Yeah.
I mean, this is like UN level opening an investigation type stuff into alleged war crimes. This is no joke.
It did happen.
Yeah, the ripple effect is going to be massive on this.
It did happen. I think we should take a quick break. I want to scrape our email to see if this Green Beret, what's his name again?
Matt Livelsberg.
All right. So I think this is a good time to segue into the part that I want to share with you guys from this episode, and then we'll have a little discussion. I don't want to share if you guys, that's why I shared the link earlier. If you want to finish the rest of this, which I highly recommend you do, it's a 1 hour episode. We're just about 30 minutes into it. I very much recommend you do. But what I just wanted you guys to hear was the email being read and get the, pretty much the backstory of how, the email got to this individual and then got onto the Sean Ryan show. Okay. There's another very interesting fact that this individual, not Sean Ryan, the guy that he's interviewing right now, the owner of the Twitter account that's sharing this email, that he shares in addition to the email. So this has nothing necessarily to do with the email. It has to do with national security, which, has a lot to do with this email. And we're going to get talking about that here in a second. But it has to do with the fact that he also works as an intelligence officer. Although he retired from as an intelligence officer in the military, he works as an active intelligence officer for a nonprofit group. And I'll let him share what he's going to share, and it's going to blow your fucking mind. Okay. It certainly puts a big concern for me, especially how close I am to the border. But I just want you guys to understand that although it kind of relates to what else was spoke about, it doesn't have anything directly to do with the email. All right. I'm going to just jump to that part now, and then we're going to just discuss what was said on the email and what mainstream media has said about all this information that Sean Ryan put out and this other individual. And I apologize, I don't know his name on the top of my head, the guy he's interviewing. But just something to keep in mind, that email, in the body of that email, it included him, this bomber, alleged bomber, pretty much whistleblowing on the fact that these alleged drones aren't drones, you know. And this guy, I don't know if you guys heard or caught it. This bomber, in addition to being a special force soldier in 18 Delta, he was also they all have kind of specialties. He was a communication specialist and also specialized in drone warfare. Okay, so this guy knows what he's talking about. And the fact that he says those things aren't drones and describes exactly what they are, which is pretty much high propelled aircrafts that are from China that are being launched from submarines, that obviously if you're seeing these things out of the East Coast, and from the stories that I had watched from the, you know, live coverage from the local channels out there, people were stating that these drones, the lights were going out into the sea. Makes sense now, right? Also, the fact that they've launched their own drones, law enforcement has launched their own drones and said that they can't even keep up. And mind you, these drones that law enforcement own and purchase, these are military grade drones. Okay, these things are tens of thousands of dollars. They're capable of going very high rate speeds. They've got the best type of high definition camera on them. They said when they launched their own drones to try to track these aircrafts, okay, I'm not even going to call them drones anymore, that it was almost impossible because they were just they couldn't catch up with the aircraft because of the speed. Okay, that's not a drone. Okay, so it's crazy that this guy is basically whistleblowing on what's going on. And then all of a sudden, you know, did he have to do what he did to put this information out? Or what Sean Ryan's thinking, he's alleging that possibly this guy might still be alive. And that's the reason the Tesla truck was used, was obviously, if you guys don't know, they're advertised as being bulletproof. So whether you think whether you think the government KIA'd this guy KIA'd himself, or he's still alive, the fact that we can point out that happened is that explosives went off. Okay, well, the point that they're trying to make is that these explosives were set in a vehicle that was bulletproof, and that's what pretty much saved a lot of lives. That there were people that got injured, but people weren't killed because of those explosives being contained into that vehicle. I don't think that was just a coincidence. Okay, the other thing to take note is this guy is an 18 Delta. He's been in a special force soldier for almost 20 years, I think they said. This guy had the capability and the knowledge. If he wanted to level that building down, he could have totally made a device that would have leveled that building down if that was his intentions. And what they're discussing in this show is they don't think that his intentions were that his intentions were either to pretty much commit suicide in the way that he did, to bring to the attention of the public, which that's why I'm showing you guys this, because unfortunately mainstream media hasn't put this information out. All right. And I would say if it comes out to that this guy was really a whistleblower and everything he's talking about is valid, that's shitty that this guy went out the way he did, that he had to, you know, pretty much commit suicide in order to get his information out and whistleblow. And then what Sean Ryan's thinking is that he might possibly be alive, because if you heard this other guy, the Twitter account owner, spoke about it, once this incident happened, the guy's Signal account, which just basically it's almost like an Instagram account, but they advertise that it's a lot more secured and it's encrypted and all that stuff. It pretty much read as he had deactivated his account, which the only way you can deactivate account is if you have access to it. So that's what brings into question was who deactivated his Signal account. Okay. And that's why Sean Ryan is alleging that he might still be alive. And the reason he thinks that is because they have said, mainstream media, what they're blaming the reason that this guy did what he did was because I guess they said that his body, the DNA from his body, or the body that they found inside the truck, doesn't match the DNA of his biological son, or was supposed to be his biological son. So what they're alleging, Sean Ryan is alleging, is maybe that's not the guy's body. He's still alive. And think about this. Teslas are programmed, as long as somebody's sitting in the driver's seat, to drive themselves on their own to any, pretty much location you input into the navigation. Okay. So this guy is, let's just assume if he was alive, he may have put a body in there, set the location to pull up in the front of the Trump hotel, and then had the explosion go off either remotely or with a detonator, a timer, however. Okay. Like I said, I don't know exactly what happened. I'm just throwing out facts for you guys to determine and make your own opinions. But I just kind of wanted to clarify some of the points that were made in this conversation that these two are having, just in case you missed it. Let's see here. What do I think? I'll talk about that here after. What I want to get to is that second part that this gentleman, the Twitter account owner, talks about. Again, this has nothing to do directly with this email or with the incident that happened in front of the Donald Trump Hotel in Las Vegas, but this is something that has to do with border security, and I think this is going to blow your fucking mind, okay? And you take it as you like, whether you believe what the guy's saying, whether his intelligence is verifiable to you, or if you think it's a hoax, is up to you. But for somebody like me, based on the fact that this guy's a retired intelligence officer, I have to say that his intelligence is probably on point, and this scares the shit out of me, what you're about to hear. I agree. This is going to be a very interesting year. Now, do I want it to be a year of, like they say, of violence and all this protest? Absolutely not. I hope it's a peaceful year, but I hope a lot of these people get exposed that need to be exposed, is the easy way to put it, you know. And you're starting to see some of that now, you know, with the stuff that you're seeing with the whole Diddy and entertainment world, and all these people being put now pretty much on the pedestal, and now being responsible for these alleged you know, acts that people are saying they did, which is very disgusting. And if they are, they need to be put in jail, or they need to be found, you know, guilty and sentenced to whatever sentence they deserve. But I definitely think 2025 is going to be an interesting year. I think there's going to be a lot of whistleblowing going on. I definitely think you've got that whole whistleblowing movement going on in the media industry, which is going to expose a lot of things. It already has, and I think that's going to carry through into the government side. Anyways, let me fast forward to that part that I wanted to share with you guys, and then we're going to continue our discussion about what was said. But basically, the 2 points that this alleged bomber put in that email was the fact that, or what he whistleblowed on, was the fact about the information on the drones. The alleged drones are now, what I said, are super. They have a certain word for it, which, like they said, is just a science fiction word. This word's not found in any type of, you know, dictionary or, you know, military government glossary. This is a scientific term, pretty much, that reference a high-powered aircraft, which is what this bomber was saying. These alleged drones that people are saying that are flying over on the East Coast are, and then he whistleblows on the fact that he was either, I don't know if he was directly responsible, but he says that he was part of airstrikes that caused civilian casualties, and that were covered up by the military. Even though the UN had been informed of them and had started their own investigation into acts of military crimes. So that's a biggie there. And if you guys had heard Sean Ryan, he had actually found the UN report to verify that information that went on. So that's why he had said there are a lot of things that are verifiable from what this guy talked about, you know. So let me fast forward really quick. I think it's right towards the end. Yeah, here it is. Oh man, I definitely got to do timestamps. I know my replay crew would definitely like that. I'm definitely liking this. Is making it so much easier to get to this part. Here we go. I mean, you guys do realize to this date, we still don't have an explanation as to what those drone sightings are, or aircraft sightings are, that are flying over the coast in a lot of counties in the East Coast. All right. I think mainly it's New Jersey, the state of New Jersey, and New York. They even had a congressional fucking hearing about it, and they still didn't give an answer to anybody as to what it was. All right. And now you got somebody that's going to whistleblow it, and all of a sudden they end up dead in front of the Trump Tower. on New Year's Day. Now, that's another thing to take in mind is who did Trump just assign as one of his cabinet members? Elon Musk, right? Elon Musk owns Tesla Motors, which is who builds those Cybertrucks. If it was a setup, maybe they wanted somebody to think that this was a terrorist attack, and that's why they had it happen in front of the Trump Tower and in a Tesla truck, which I think the reason the Tesla truck was used, in my opinion, was to contain the explosion. I think there's a reason that explosion was contained. I don't think this guy's alive. I think it was him that actually, perished in the explosion in the truck. I think it is this guy. Matt, I forgot the last name, Levlisberger. My opinion is that he did this to whistleblow. Sadly, I think it involves some other things, mental things, but I think he mainly did this as a whistleblower to put this information out, is my opinion. All right, let me start it from here, and I may have to fast forward a bit, but according to the timestamps, this is where this starts.
You offline, I cannot say this on the air, but we had two solid sources, one south of the border and then one from an L. We were involved in counter human trafficking along with
here we go. So basically, they were going to end the show, and the producer of the show asked this guy, the Twitter account owner, if he would be willing to talk about something they had talked about downstairs, maybe in their waiting room or something. And you can tell he's really hesitant about it, but I'm glad that he discussed it. So I'm going to start at the part here where he's facing the producer, and the producer's telling him, hey, you want to talk about that one thing? And then we're going to hit play.
Can I say it?
Yes.
Yeah, the man pads. Well,
I'm unfamiliar.
All right. So I'm saying this with you can decide to use this or cut it out. There was this is hard to work with because keep in mind, let me give some background on this. I'm an intelligence analyst and I've spent many years validating sources, taking information in, putting it back out, telling my humenters, hey, this source, this is valid. Let's, give him a rating of this, do this, recommendations. So we can identify good sources in the field that give us information, and we can say, yes, this is an A source versus an F6. This is just garbage. Somebody got paid for something. I still work in intelligence. I'm an intelligence officer. I work for a nonprofit. We Remnant Ministries out of Texas. In fact, the website is in my bio on X. I work for Dr. Pete Chambers, Green Beret. And we were involved in counter human trafficking along with just providing ministry to all kinds of stuff, border operations. Most recently, we've been involved in West North Carolina a great deal. And we had some confirmed reporting through two solid sources. And this is where I have to be very iffy. And I told him in the car, and he can tell you offline, I cannot say this on the air, but we had two solid sources, one south of the border and then one from an element within our own government that confirmed independently of each other that some Iranian-made man pads, so surface-to-air missiles, had come across the border. We had the location and everything else. Well, Doc, that's what he goes by, Doc Chambers, he put this out on a podcast, and I was very emphatic, like, this is not stuff that I like to put on social media.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an intel guy by trade. This stuff is not for social media consumption. We got this to Secret Service. We did the whole gamut and got everything pushed to them, and that's why Trump was pushing a lot of this stuff out when he was, because we had told the Secret Service and they had the reporting and everything else. But we have not, to my knowledge, have not recovered those man pads. Now, I'm not privy to that, but what I do know we have done is we have apprehended the couriers on a second run of theirs, and we have local law enforcement got together with federal law enforcement and rolled up the safe house in, I will not say that on this show, but they rolled up the safe house where it was, and we have since identified what that issue was on the border.
Now, let me just, where did they come through?
They came through an actual point of entry in a legal point of entry along the border. I'd have to pull up the original reporting, but we had the actual.
So we now have Iranian missiles. Who knows how many
and
inside the United States?
That is not something you're going to see in a lot of places. Like I said, I didn't even want to talk about it. It was one of those things where I was just amplifying what he was putting out already, because I was like, man, I don't know about putting this out. But it was something we found was pertinent, because at the time, Trump was still campaigning. He was flying around, and there was the reports were their intent was to take down Trump's airplane. So at the time, Secret Service switched things up a bit, and allegedly, from what I've told, they started flying him around on charters for a while until they could identify and kind of mitigate that threat. But that was the reporting stream that was coming out at the time. Feds handled it, off my plate.
You know, I mean, I'm with you on the not releasing certain things.
Okay, so I hope most of you understood what was just discussed, but in case you didn't, let me just try to put this in layman's terms. Basically, what they're discussing, or this ex-intelligence officer that now works as an intelligence officer for a nonprofit is stating, is that allegedly a group, or probably the Mexican cartel, okay, let's just say somebody on the Mexican side was able to smuggle over a set of Iranian man-pads, okay, which are surface-to-air missiles. Pretty much in layman's terms, this is a weapon that's capable of pretty much any Nimrod that's able to point this weapon towards an airplane or anything they want that has a heat trail and able to shoot it down, okay? So that is a fucking humongous national threat to security when you've got I don't know what type of group, obviously a terroristic group, that now owns a weapon that's capable of taking down a commercial airliner, all right? What they've stated is they're not able to verify if this threat has been contained, meaning that it's, you know, I don't know which government department would be investigating it, probably multiple ones, whether they've caught the individuals and have found the man-pads. It appears that they've caught the couriers, but that doesn't mean that they essentially have found the weapons themselves and have now taken those out of the possession of whatever group it was that owns them here in the United States. But let's just say if they were able to get those in now and we don't start tightening up border security, you think it's going to continue? Absolutely it will. Okay, it just didn't stop because these guys got caught one time, okay? All right. And you got to remember this new age of drug cartel that's over in Mexico, they're ruthless, okay? These are people that they don't care, okay? As long as somebody's willing to pay them the money, they don't give a shit if they're going to allow something to go through that's going to kill hundreds of innocent people, all right? This is very scary shit. And especially for a person like myself that lives 1 hour away from the Mexican border and 1 hour away from what used to be one of the most dangerous cities in the whole world, which was Juarez at the peak of its cartel wars. Yeah, and it could be a conspiracy. Like I said, I have no way of you know, like I said, confirming any of this stuff. You know, some of the stuff that was spoken about in the email, absolutely. And I've already done my own investigation of that, and I gave my brief opinion. But like I said at the beginning when we got to this part, I'm not trying to push any type of opinion or any type of stance on you guys. I just want you guys to be aware. I want this information to be shared if you want to. I want you to be, you know, pretty much know what's going on, you know, with our national security and in this world. And that's why I shared this. I thought it was interesting and why I shared this as part of a news channel. Again, in no way am I trying to steer you one way or the other, and would actually prefer you obviously have your own opinion about the information that you just heard. And that's what I did, Swollen Colon. It's just we've been live for 3 hours, and I'm not going to sit here, like I said, and try to, you know, steer you my way or my opinion with all my research. I'll let you guys do your own. All right, my friends. I'm just trying to see. Like I said, I definitely, and I'm going to share this link again with you guys. Would definitely recommend you guys finish the complete interview from start to finish. Even if you caught it now, listen to it again. You might have missed some things, and you'll catch it the second time. It always works that way. But I wanted to bring that up to the attention of all my viewers. Like I said, take it with a grain of salt if you like, or share it with your family and friends if you're concerned. No, I know I'm good. I know I'm good, and you are too. No way did I think you're trying to be passive aggressive or something like that. I don't even know if that's the right term to use, but no, that's what I love about this chat is, we welcome, as long as it conforms with TOS, YouTube's TOS. I'm always more than happy to host any type of conversations in chat. Generally, I hope that they have to do with some of the things we're discussing, which for the most part they do. But like I said, this is a news channel. In no way do I try to steer one opinion or the other. I just like to put out the news and let you all make your decision about what you want to do with it. All right, my friends. I keep looking this way and forgot that you're this way. We're going to fix that by the next broadcast. I promise you 100%. I did get the new emojis up. So for all the members of the jury that may have not known that by now, they are up. Now we're going to add some more and we're going to replace some of the old ones. We're going to keep some of the old ones as well. So those emojis will be changing. You'll have some new ones and you'll see some go away by the next episode. But I hope you guys had fun with the new ones to start off our first episode of 2025. So let me get this out of the way here so I can say bye to you guys close up. Did you guys notice? You guys see the little light behind me, right? Did you guys notice? That's Pinto. So he's going to hang out with us when we do our episodes up here. And then he goes back to his own room. He's got his own room with a heat pad and he's got his own little humidifier and all that. But I think it's fun to bring Pinto out since we've got I've got Rio and Dobby out. Might as well bring my other little baby out. Well, he's my spider baby, not my fur baby. Well, he technically has got a little fur on him, but so yeah, we had Pinto in the house. And we've got a new little stage. We're going to add some more additions to that. We had the new not new microphone, temporary microphone up today. Had the sound effect board. Didn't use that a lot, but I'll get used to it. Plus, I'm a little rusty on it. I got to learn how to use all the buttons on it. Hopefully, we'll be replacing this mic within the next couple of months with a really nice one so that'll sound even better. We've got the GoPro now filming the broadcast, so you should now, instead of seeing this in 480, you should have been able to see my nice, beautiful face in 720, and we're probably going to upgrade the StreamYard package to the professional package. That way we can stream in 1080 eventually, but we're working our way up there, so slowly but surely. Yeah, we're trying, Swollen. I'm trying my best. Oh, yeah, we even got the little banner at the bottom scrolling down there with your, breaking news information, man. So we're getting there. Now, what do we got coming up? Well, we've got court updates coming up because we've got people that have court this month. I know on the top of my head, and I'll get an e-calendar posted by the end of this week. What's today? Tuesday. So yeah, for sure by Friday, we'll get you January's e-calendar available. One, through the community post, but two, it'll now be behind me. Anytime we do an episode, it'll be flashing behind me as well. But just as a quick reminder, I think on the 14th we have a hearing, which is going to be what's her golly. I know her real name. I'm just trying to think of her. Sunset City 13. There you go. A.K. Marissa's hearing. Now, I do need to get a hold or in touch with her because it appears, and I'm not even sure if she knows this, that she was facing 3 charges, and it appears now that they've reduced that to 2 charges, which for her, that's a plus. But I'm curious if she knows that happened, and if she does, I'm just curious if she can fill me in as to why that happened. But either way, she's still facing 2 charges having to do with the traffic infraction or traffic accident that she was part of. That was her own, I guess, doing, and involved nobody else except her and some either public or private property that was damaged. But either way, she's got a hearing, I believe, January 14th. I think that's our most I think that's the most recent hearing that'll be coming up, but we do have probably, I know on the top of my head, we've got at least 3 hearings this month, and there's probably more. So I don't think I'm going to be doing a schedule this year. We tried a schedule at one point with this channel, and it worked, but it's just when you've got breaking news, you obviously can't set to a schedule. And then if there's no news, what are you going to do? I don't want to just sit here for an hour or two and just bullshit around because I'm horrible at that. If I don't have any news, you guys aren't going to watch me. So I prefer just to kind of go by the edge of my seat like we've been doing the last couple of years and, just let you guys know, hey, put your notification on and you'll know when we're live, especially when we have that breaking news coverage. So as far as our schedule, just keep that notification on. Let that bell ring, like they say, and you'll know when that breaking news happens. But yeah, I'll let you guys know, hopefully in advance, when our next update will be. Maybe we'll have some breaking news cracking this week. Who knows? But I'll see you guys soon. I want to say a big thank you again to everybody that supported the stream today. Welcome to all the new members. Happy anniversary to all the current jury members that celebrated anniversaries today. Thank you for all the super chats. Thank you for all the additional donations that came through the other pay applications that this channel utilizes. We had some super stickers, super chats. I think we had a PayPal donation. So again, thank you guys for everybody's support. If I miss shouting out somebody, I apologize. You're always more than welcome to reach out to me and remind me and let me know, and I'll catch you on the next episode. Contact me through the channel's email, through the channel's Instagram. If you have any comments, concerns, I guess we can take complaints now since it's the beginning of 2025. We'll take complaints. So hit me up. Let me know what's going on. I appreciate if you haven't already, before you exit today's show, if you can slap a thumbs up for me, only if you really think this episode deserved one. That way I know if I'm doing a good job. If you have any comments, don't forget to leave a comment at the end of the show. Shout out to my replay crew. I hope you enjoyed the show when you get a chance to watch. And I think I was just kidding. I know I said it for 2025. We're going to change up my exit or goodbye, but which I think I will. But for right now, I'm going to keep the same one that I've always used. I was kind of joking around and said I was just going to start saying, if you don't like it, get the fuck out of here. But that's not positive. So like I've always said, don't forget to keep your head on a swivel. Check that 6 every once in a while. Most importantly, start this year by spending some time to love somebody. All right. And even if it's yourself, that's perfectly fine. But let's get this year started right and positive. And hopefully, if all goes good, hey, there won't be any more people to cover on the internet that are fucking up and getting arrested and doing all sorts of stupid shit. And then that'll be the end of NJ Courts TV. And I'll be more than happy. I'll take it. Because that means that, hey, we ain't got to worry about a bunch of dum-dums fucking breathing the same air as we do, all right? But anywho, before I start getting negative, I'll sign off. All right, guys, I love you as always. Take care. Thank you for everybody's support. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Tuesday. I hope you all have had a wonderful start to 2025. Happy New Year to everybody. And we'll catch you on the next one. Don't say I didn't warn you. Take them earbuds out or lower them down because we're going to get loud. Oh, hold on. Let me just check my phone and make sure I didn't miss any other shout outs before I sign out. Okay, I don't think I did. Let me just check one other spot here. I think we're good. All right, everybody. NJ Courts. Oh, shit. I got to remember. I got to look this way. NJ Courts is officially of here. Ooh, man. I don't know if it was a microphone that just like opened up my lungs or what the hell, where that came from, but that was amazing. Just kidding. Take care, guys. Love you. Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your Tuesday. We'll see you on the next one. Peace, especially in the Middle East.